This young man was stunned when he realized. He was in a classroom. He was startled, sweating profusely, his head throbbing as memories flooded back. He remembered how that year he had punched all the players, just one step away from becoming an overlord. But due to limited skill, cooldown, and damage, there was no way to solve the problem of the big boss continuously summoning small monsters. While engrossed in thought, his friend sitting next to him slapped him on the back, making him jump. Chung Tianmo cheerfully looked at his foolish friend, crying in worry about the awakening assessment. He once again remembered that year only by successfully coming into contact with the awakening stone in the secret realm could he activate his awakening talent. Brother, tomorrow we might face a life-threatening situation. Don't you want to help your friend? As long as I can successfully awaken my talent, just help me report to my dad that it's done. Li Hong begged Chung Tianmo, scratching his head. Chung Tianmo immediately turned and walked out after promising his close friend he would help him. Arriving at the training ground, Chung Tianmo stared intently at the gigantic fusion machine placed right in the center, feeling a little excited. Let me see what this instance world will be like after all. Saying that, he immediately stepped inside the machine. After a dazzling flash of light, dimly before his eyes appeared the scene of the beginner village, identical to that in Heaven's Market. The system's instant activation helped him convert active skills into passive ones. He was ecstatic because passive skills. Chung Tianmo was ecstatic because passive skills had a much greater advantage. In his previous life, due to skill cooldown limitations, there was no way to climb to the peak and become a god, this time with the passive skill conversion system. Who knows, it might help me regain that feeling and fill his initial regrets. His hands clenched into fists, looking intensely determined. As soon as he pressed the button to switch to the blaze feather function, a light, sharp sword suddenly appeared in his hand. At the same time, a level 3 minotaur appeared right behind him. Perfect timing, just the right person and just the right thing to test this new item on. He thought it would be easy, but it actually meant easy to die. Each swift, rhythmic sword strike could not stop the hot, creamy firepower that the minotaur brought. Just when he thought Chung Tianmo was completely defeated under the monster's brutal hammer blow, unexpectedly, the Blaze triple slash technique could also activate a passive block. It helped him turn the tables, making him the attacker, and he struck the monster until it coughed up blood and died on the spot. Realizing that converting to passive skills not only solved the cooldown problem, but also added a new damage system, he was overjoyed, feeling that he could now completely solve the problem of failing to reach godhood in his previous life. In this life, he would definitely be able to make up for the regrets of his past life and successfully become a god. After a few hours of productive work, Chung Tianmo had gradually become proficient with the familiar combat feeling of his previous life. At this rate, helping Li Hong awaken his talent in tomorrow's assessment would be a piece of cake. The system once again asked him to choose a second passive skill to convert. Usually the reason why novices are slaughtered by monsters in the early stages is due to insufficient attack power and excessively long cooldown times. If the first skill chosen was for attack power, then the second skill should aim to reduce cooldown time. He silently calculated as he pressed the button. The weapon conversion skill flooded his entire body. The cooldown problem was solved. Chung Tianmo chuckled and returned to the classroom. Now he just had to wait for tomorrow's assessment. The assessment day arrived in a flash. Li Hong, thanks to some connections, had obtained today's assessment map. So it's the blazing, flame-scorched valley map for beginners, huh? I remember the monster level distribution is also around level 3 to level 10. Not too difficult, he thought to himself as he looked at the map. But the problem was that this kid Li Hong had strength below the permissible level. Mao Fengfu, the second generation from the next class, suddenly came with his lackeys to mock Li Hong's pathetic ability. Insulted, Li Hong's blood boiled. Trembling with rage, he lunged forward, but was stopped by Chung Tianmo. He stopped Li Hong not to endure, but because he wanted to take action himself to make it satisfying. With a thud, Mao Feng was kicked by Chung Tianmo and fell to the ground before everyone's horrified eyes. He was both embarrassed and in pain. His face darkened and he furiously charged towards Chung Tianmo. But his fists basically couldn't even touch a single hair on Chung Tianmo because his strength was too great. Almost forgot something important. Hey, do you dare to make a bet with me? In this assessment, Li Hong will definitely have a better performance than you, Chung Tianmo arrogantly declared. Mao Feng and his gang burst into laughter, thinking Chung Tianmo was delusional. I have no reason not to accept this sure-win bet, but I'll decide what we bet. The loser will have to run naked 10 laps around the school, then call the other person Dad 3 times. Do you dare, he sneered, setting the terms Chung Tianmo just casually accepted. Li Hong and the people around him all felt that this was impossible. He cried out in fear, clutching his head, feeling as if the world was spinning. Seeing this, Chung Tianmo whispered something into Li Hong's ear. His face quickly returned to normal. His aura also became much more imposing. Soon, the principal of Jiangcheng Academy Jiangcheng gave the command announcing the official start of the assessment. All candidates entered the transfer point one by one. Blazing Flame's scorched valley was a giant volcano with continuously flowing hot lava. In addition, there were also evil beastmen and evil demons. After traversing the difficult and perilous mountain ranges, at the peak was the final boss instance Chatlan. It really has a strangely familiar feeling. It's been a long time since I've done a beginner instance. Cheng Qianmo smirked, his heart filled with excitement. Ugly green-skinned monsters had unbeknownst to him gathered in droves to surround him. Cheng Qianmo startled and dodged to the side. Oh hello, 1 against 5, like this seems a bit too much. The system realizing player Cheng Qianmo had extensive operational experience, immediately converted his power to body instinct. A chill ran through his entire body. And then, in less than a second, he seemed possessed frenziedly, unleashing blows and punches at his opponents without pause. This transformation ability is truly terrifying. I can even control every muscle in my body. Now my body instinct is just like when I was at my peak in my previous life. He danced and spun, luring them into a straight line. Then, seizing the opportunity, he activated the Blaze triple slash skill. Each sword stroke sent the monsters flying tens of meters away, making them dizzy. Cheng Qianmo was immediately promoted 2 levels and also received bonus points. With so many basic skills and weapons in my hand, everything now is much more interesting compared to my previous life, he thought excitedly. In the virtual space outside, the name Cheng Qianmo rapidly leveled up, topping the leaderboard to everyone's astonished eyes. Zhang Lei smirked, smiling to himself. He was curious to see what other surprises Cheng Qianmo would bring. Cheng Qianmo had now encountered dark sorcerers, a type of low-level monster related to hounds. I remember they have a strange bug. If I can exploit this bug, I won't need to defeat them one by one to level up. I can do it all at once, the young man said, and he immediately used a slingshot to shoot to the opposite side to gain momentum. With his other hand, he aimed a dart at the opponent's head and threw it with a thwack. The dark sorcerers, provoked by him, immediately flared up and entered combat mode. Dark arrows filled with malevolent energy appeared above their heads, one after another. Just as Cheng Qianmo predicted, because he was standing at a target out of their sight, this type of magic could not attack him. Step 1, consider it successful. Moving to Step 2, while the dark sorcerers were casting spells. He swung his dart, eliminating all the surrounding hounds. The priority level of the Summon Hound skill was higher than Dark Arrow. Dark sorcerers could only summon their hounds first. Because they couldn't choose an attack target, the sudden switch from the Dark Arrow skill to Summon Hound had confused their logic. Therefore, dark sorcerers will continuously summon hounds. Even when they ran out of mana, they will continue to repeat this skill chain when they have enough mana. Cheng Qianmo hid behind a secret rock crevice, observing he wanted to rely on this bug to simultaneously gain a huge amount of experience from hundreds of hounds. After setting up the formation, Cheng Qianmo comfortably lay down and slept, waiting for them to slowly multiply. 8 hours later, outside the arena, the competitive heat among opponents was now boiling. Luo Jingjing, who was in second place just now, in a blink of an eye she was in first place level 10. And Sunke, who specialized as a swordsman, had gradually surpassed her to second place. Gradually, outstanding students began to emerge. Where is that Cheng Qianmo now? What rank is he? Zhang Lei wondered curiously. Seeing his name now at the bottom of the scoreboard made him gasp. The audience below sneered, guessing that Cheng Qianmo was just a blind cat finding a dead rat. That's why he made it to top 1 earlier. The secret realm can only exist for 12 hours. Based on his current leveling speed, it's estimated he can't even reach level 6, let alone defeat the final boss. Chatlan to awaken his talent. Zhang Lei became increasingly worried about him. With 4 more hours until the end of the assessment, the scoreboard suddenly trembled violently. Holy crap, the name Cheng Qianmo was jumping from the bottom of society to sit squarely in the middle of the board, making the entire stands erupt. What the hell is going on here? Returning to 1 minute ago, Cheng Qianmo woke up from a nap. He had discovered that the number of hounds summoned by the sorcerers was incredibly dense. He was just waiting for that, saying that he immediately took out a machine gun and sprayed them continuously. After a dusty, hazy purge, Cheng Qianmo's level soared as if it were harvest season. Based on his level up, his passive skills also skyrocketed. The scene of Cheng Qianmo going from last place to top 10 in 1 minute 30 seconds shocked the online community. Zhang Lei approached and scolded Ji Erlong, Cheng Qianmo's homeroom teacher, for not reporting such a good talent earlier. I was also wrong. I misjudged Cheng Qianmo's talent. It can be said to be the strongest since Jiangcheng Academy was founded. He said in a deep voice. Cheng Qianmo, having reached level 13, was allowed by the system to choose a new profession. He hesitated for a while and then decided to choose a hunter, a special non-specialized profession. Now he had a powerful passive system. All the fatal weaknesses of solo players had been resolved. He could completely maximize the power of this profession. The system felt that Cheng Qianmo had never freely distributed attributes before, so it assigned him a hidden profession magic controller. A chilling spiritual energy then poured over Chung Qianmo's entire body, startling him. The result top 1 went to Chung Qianmo at level 13, making the entire stands erupt. But what made it even more explosive was that he chose the solo player profession, a profession they considered the most trash among trash professions. Zhang Lei clutched his head and cried out, feeling that Chung Qianmo choosing this profession was like abandoning his own future. Only Chung Qianmo felt extremely satisfied with his choice. A successful person has his own path. 1. He clearly understood that the biggest advantage of a solo player was being able to use equipment and skills from all professions. In the early stage, he could create perfect skill combos at any time, depending on the opponent, with extremely high flexibility. He also had a perfect passive transformation system to compensate for the fatal weakness of low damage. Based on his experience and techniques from his previous life, he could completely maximize the power of a solo player. As for the magic controller, the system for these two professions required the owner not to actively learn skills. They could only acquire skills by defeating bosses in instances. For Chung Qianmo, this was absolutely amazing. I remember all the situations in the Heaven's Market instances. This is an advantage that normal awakened people cannot have. Magic controller is indeed not bad. Now, the most important thing is to increase passive damage by increasing attack speed first. Chung Qianmo told himself thanks to this when he glided past the monsters. His body functions had significantly improved. The item demon's book fell from a beast's body, making Chung Qianmo remember the task of collecting items to open a hidden quest. The assessment was gradually coming to an end. Students were gradually approaching the boss area. Waiting for them was the final challenge of this round boss, Zalan. Only by destroying it and touching the awakening stone behind it would they be considered to have passed the assessment. But life is not a dream. All the candidates who made it to the final round were battered by Chatlan's ultimate move, Sacrifice. This skill of his continuously dealt damage to enemy units and randomly activated the Curse of Weakness, reducing the basic attributes of the attacker. And so one by one, each of them was kicked out of the system by this boss, their bodies battered. The audience continuously blamed Professor Lu for using such a difficult secret realm, causing even students in the top 50 to be eliminated in an instant. As for Chung Qianmo, after a while of diligently collecting items to open the hidden quest, he finally made his way to the final boss, Chatlan. What immediately hit him was its fierce, burning aura. Jingjing and Ton Koa finished dealing with the big boss, stretched, puffed out their chests, and proudly walked out of the secret realm. She thought she had taken first place this time, but she hadn't. The name Li Hong stood tall at the top of the leaderboard, enraging Jingjing. I actually lost to Li Hong, who had been at the bottom for 10,000 years. The girl-crazy male students around quickly flattered her, believing Li Hong must have cheated. In the administrative training room, currently Luong An, and the education committee member of Jiangcheng Academy. The one who designed this assessment's secret realm was banging on the table and chairs, threatening Li Hong to quickly tell the truth. Li Hong, did you cheat or not just now? When I asked about the appearance of the boss in the secret realm, you didn't even know, and you claim you passed the assessment yourself. Do you want to be the first student to be expelled from Jiangcheng Academy? The academy will investigate anyone who helped you cheat to the end. Absolutely no leniency. Li Hong was so scared his face turned pale. He knelt down and confessed that Chung Qianmo had helped him. Luo Yanmin, upon hearing this, was somewhat impressed with Chung Qianmo, wanting to know his academic performance. Chung Qianmo had just set a historical record, reaching level 13, but had not yet returned from the assessment. Zhang Lei reported Luong Gandan watched the video recording his assessment process and continuously praised him. Chung Qianmo still hadn't returned, making the audience think he had failed. But in reality, he still didn't want to touch the awakening stone because he was still busy completing the hidden quest. Fire Flame Stone Book, Black Dry Wood, Translucent Crystal, and Broken Sword, Evil Dog's Skull. Collecting all 6 of these items could summon the hidden big boss, Man Tower. He was disturbed from his sleep and roared furiously. His entire body rushed towards Chung Qianmo with countless surging fire powers. Worthy of being a hidden boss, its strength is much stronger than Chatlan's 3-person team. Chung Qianmo praised a little, but at the same time he also realized its drawback: not flexible enough. As long as I can perform a perfect control skill combo to limit its attacks, I can pluck its feathers. Chung Qianmo chuckled to himself. The monster, enraged by him, continued to charge aggressively. He quickly threw a flare into the monster's face, temporarily blinding it. Its movements were no longer as agile as before. But very quickly, Man Tower's passive skill was activated, allowing it to escape from the restricted state. Truly worthy of being a hidden boss, now it's Chung Qianmo's turn to act. First, he will use the slide skill to get closer to the opponent. Next is to use the ram skill to stun Man Tower. At that moment, a dagger will be used by him to stab it from behind. Not stopping there, Chung Qianmo kicked the monster far away. Finally, he finished it off with an earth-shattering rocket explosion. No matter how strong it is, as long as the entire process is controlled, it will not cause any damage. Cheng Qianmo said the last two daggers finished off Man Tower goodbye, rest in peace. The crowd waited for a long time but still didn't see Cheng Qianmo. The crowd was furious, shouting that he had cheated to achieve this first place. Only Luo Yanmin and Zhang Lei firmly believed this was Cheng Qianmo's true strength. The assessment ending time now had less than 1 minute remaining. Inside the secret realm, he had successfully eliminated all bosses, activating the magic controller reward. The pass reward also increased by 50%. Because Mantower was controlled throughout the process, his experience this time also increased by 200%, receiving over 3,000 experience points. The level 14 door opened grandly before his eyes. After a stack of sweat and tears tasks, Cheng Qianmo now finally reached out and touched the magic stone. The stone immediately vibrated and flashed. His whole body was instantly upgraded by the system, his level rising in a flash. Countless weapons and passive skills were unlocked, pouring down like a waterfall, making him quite satisfied. As for the skill conversion choice, Cheng Qianmo thought for a while and then decided to choose the sweep skill. Compared to skills that require a large amount of strength to send opponents flying, Sweep only needs a small amount of strength, has a wide attack range, and can attack multiple opponents, so it's more suitable for him right now. He told himself, looking at the system interface. He saw his combat power was about to exceed $10,000. It was time to show himself to the crowd. The assessment ended with a dazzling light. Cheng Qianmo walked out of the secret realm, cool and aloof, with a naturally chill demeanor. I can't believe he actually succeeded. This child truly has boundless potential, Lu Yanmin thought, his eyes wide, seeing the agitated crowd demanding to revoke his qualification for cheating. He angrily shouted, making everyone scared into silence. Student Cheng Qianmo, within the time limit, defeated an additional level 12 hidden boss compared to the others. He didn't take first place. Are you idiots going to take it then? He said sternly, the young hotheads who were just now making a fuss and refusing to believe it. Now hearing this, their faces paled and their mouths hung open. A poor student from a regular class getting first place. Isn't this slapping our rocket class in the face? What hidden boss? He definitely cheated. I must expose his lies in front of everyone, Mr. Chin. The homeroom teacher of the rocket class also felt suspicious of him. Then student Cheng Qianmo, please share with everyone how you discovered the method to summon the hidden boss. If you can't say it, you don't deserve to be a student of our Jiangcheng. Taikin walked over from afar and proposed. Why should I tell you? Cheng Qianmo replied calmly and handsomely. This one sentence from him made everyone gasp in shock. Cheng Qianmo daring to insult the youngest teacher of the rocket class like this was truly shocking. Senior Sunke couldn't stand it anymore and fiercely drew his sword, pointing it directly at Cheng Qianmo's face, saying that he then proposed wanting to duel with him. Duel, are you worthy? He scoffed. The crowd erupted, shouting and cursing Cheng Qianmo, causing a commotion. Luo Jingjing spoke up, suggesting that she and Sun Qi would team up with him for a proper fight. Seeing Cheng Qianmo with a look on his face as if he didn't know who she was, her face turned ashen with anger. You don't even know me. I'm the belle of Jiangcheng Academy, Luo Jingjing seethed, gritting her teeth. You're being too arrogant, Cheng Qianmo. You don't put our rocket class in your eyes today. I must teach you a lesson. I want to go to the arena and duel you, regardless of life or death. Sun Ke, his eyes full of bloodlust, spoke. The arena is a mandatory duel between awakened ones. If you refuse, you will be considered defeated and despised by everyone. Even if Cheng Qianmo agreed, even if he cheated to get first place, he would absolutely not be Sun Qi's opponent. Luo Jingjing bit her lip, thinking in that case, Cheng Qianmo, I'll indulge this young couple then. Lu Yanmin felt that this opportunity was perfect for him to probe Cheng Qianmo's true strength. He immediately waved his hand, building a super huge arena before the astonished eyes of all students. Hearing Sun Ke ramble on and on made his head ache. Cheng Qianmo didn't hesitate, immediately climbing up, wanting to start right away. Sun Ke, provoked, steamed with anger, his whole body emanating a dense aura of murderous intent, rushing towards him with rocket speed. But just as his sword was about to touch Cheng Qianmo, he quickly dodged to the side as easily as if he were playing. Sun Ke, missing this time, had no choice but to activate his continuous sweep skill again. Both of them fought and dodged for a while. Just when they thought Sun Ke's aerial attack skill had successfully finished off Cheng Qianmo, he unexpectedly emerged from the smoke and fire, kicking Sun Ke hard in the head, making his nose bleed. This unpredictable turnaround made everyone's eyes widen and jaws drop. The match ended with Cheng Qianmo's final blaze triple slash. Sun Ke being defeated in less than 30 seconds made Luo Jingjing break out in a cold sweat. The surrounding crowd also quickly flipped sides as fast as flipping rice paper, eagerly surrounding him, declaring themselves temporary fans. Extremely fast reaction speed, perfect timing for skill execution far beyond what I had before. Perhaps Cheng Qianmo can become the legendary 5-turn god human. This is the real genius, such a good seed no matter the cost. We must keep him in Jiangcheng. Lu Yanmin frowned, thinking to himself. With his outstanding performance, he was awarded 1 million Blue Star coins and the special title of Heaven's Chosen Student. The crowd gasped in surprise, thinking they had misheard. That meant his future would be at least a level 4 professional. A student with such powerful strength, I must definitely lure him to the rocket class. If I can become the teacher of a future level 4 professional, I can achieve fame and success, Ti-Chin thought cunningly. She shamelessly approached and pulled his sleeve. Saying that she proposed he join her rocket class, unexpectedly, she received Cheng Qianmo's cold indifference. You can't teach me, not just you. All the teachers in this Jiangcheng Academy can't teach me. You guys are solo players, right? Lu Yanmin also felt that Cheng Qianmo was very right. Looking around the entire lower realm, he couldn't find anyone who could teach him. I hope you can shine brightly in the exam 1 month from now, he said. The joint exam is an important exam organized by the nation to select talent. At that time, awakened people from all over the country will compete to find out who is the most outstanding. Then they will receive corresponding resources and rewards based on their ranking. The girls kept surrounding Cheng Qianmo, admiring him non-stop. But Cheng Qianmo, a straight man, was only concerned about his 1 million Blue Star coin reward. When can he get it? After that day, images and news about Cheng Qianmo covered newspapers and mass media. At the Heaven's Origin Management Association, he was already there early in the morning. Speaking of 100 years ago, a fierce beast emerged from a void space and landed on the Blue Star. After slaughtering humanity, it retreated on its own. To counter this catastrophe, humanity discovered that the world was the Heaven's Origin continent, within the void crack, left by the fierce beast, and also found a way to freely enter and exit. Then began a period of frenzied training, where the entire population entered the Heaven's Origin continent. The Heaven's Origin continent gradually became a battlefield for conflicts between professions of various nations. Only awakened people with powerful talents can gain a foothold here. Compared to the simulated areas in school, Heaven's Origin continent can do much more. The most important thing right now is to quickly reach level 20 to pass the joint exam with absolute strength. Just as Qian Mo was teleporting, he told himself after arriving at the Shattered Islands levels 13 to 18. He realized this place was exactly like Heaven's Origin in his previous life. When first entering the main continent, everyone usually tries every way to hunt monsters to level up, but I have the help of memories from my previous life. Of course, I immediately know I have to start with the most special hidden quest on this map. Leveling efficiency is the most important, Cheng Qianmo thought. In a dilapidated house located in a desolate and rundown village, he found a hidden quest, Disappearing Shadow. A position so hidden in this world, no one but me can find it. This quest not only gives a lot of experience, but also eventually rewards a divine artifact that is extremely useful for beginners. He chuckled, clenching his hands into fists. At the Disaster Beach, mutated sea turtles, the main monster spawn point, had poured in piles. Din Huan from Ghost Filial Piety Academy, competitive and aggressive, not only stole monsters, but also injured others. The other students were furious, but dared not do anything more because he was not an easy person to mess with. Suddenly he saw Cheng Qianmo diligently fighting monsters in this area, earning countless bonus points. Din Huan, boiling with rage, rushed towards him, trying to show off and compete. He wanted to use the large damage from the sorcerer's mass attack to kill all the monsters. First right, but in Heaven's Origin, there's also a monster ownership setting. Only the first person to deal a certain amount of damage to a monster gains ownership of it. Other players killing monsters within the ownership range will not receive any rewards. Perhaps this method isn't for ordinary people, but unfortunately, today you met me. Cheng Qianmo smirked, thinking his weapon had long been switched to a dagger. Using the assassin's prerequisite skill Flash Step, he dealt 3 times more damage than them successfully transferring ownership to himself. The scene of Cheng Qianmo rushing into the monsters, fighting indiscriminately, surprised them a little. Humph, just showing off. Do you really think the damage of a trash solo player can regain ownership? Just in time to use the sorcerer's mass attack skill to deal with him immediately, Din Huan arrogantly thought. His blizzard skill with its monster freezing effect immediately fell. But he didn't expect that Cheng Qianmo had already managed to use his attack speed to activate the Blaze triple/slash passive, avoiding the blizzard's damage. He also used the freezing slow effect of Blizzard, using a machine gun to increase output damage when standing still. The damage from this machine gun helped Cheng Qianmo easily kill all monsters and gain ownership. Din Huan couldn't believe his eyes, his blood boiled. He swore he would make him pay. The surrounding classmates laughed at Din Huan daring to look down on others. He furiously intended to rush at Cheng Qianmo, but was stopped by the girl from his faction, whispering a warning that his damage was even higher than all 3 of them combined. He was a little scared at this point. He reluctantly gave in and left. I told you to go, didn't I? Cheng Qianmo said coldly from behind him. I'll give you 1 minute to hand over everything you just took, otherwise go back and re-level again. This one sentence from him made Din Huan's subordinate unable to hold back anymore. The blazing fire orb technique was then unleashed fiercely. The student screamed in surprise. guessing that Cheng Qianmo probably wouldn't be able to block an attack of this level. Seeing him standing there stunned, Din Huan laughed gleefully, thinking he was scared. Suddenly, in a flash, Cheng Qianmo simultaneously unleashed a boxing glove attack, supplemented with a powerful punch blocking their firepower. Too fast, too dangerous. Not stopping there, he also disappeared from behind, kicking his opponent dozens of meters away as easily as eating candy. The crowd's eyes widened, bustling with chatter. Unbelievable, he used 3 consecutive skills in a flash. I take back what I just said now. I not only want the materials in your hands, but also all the Heaven's Origin currency on you. You have 20 seconds left, Cheng Qianmo glared, ordering Din Huan's group. They were so scared they almost fainted, quickly knelt down and handed over all the currency to him. This time he got a great deal. These idiots really saved him time. This performance by Cheng Qianmo successfully turned him into an idol in the eyes of his classmates. They cheered and shouted, their eyes full of admiration for him. Just like in his previous life in this Heaven's Origin continent, strength is the most important, but that's good too. No one will bother me as I continue to collect materials for quests. He thought all day today he only collected 161 taels. It seems he'll have to stay up all night. After the second day, Cheng Qianmo finally collected enough 400 taels. His stamina was almost depleted to level up. After allocating 6 free attribute points to agility, his agility reached 100. Everything was ready now. Cheng Qianmo had to complete the hidden quest to get the beginner's divine artifact. Returning to Magic Spirit University, Din Huan's group was still so angry at Cheng Qianmo that they gnashed their teeth. The henchmen reported that they had contacted the top 30 first-year students and also had people keeping an eye on him. They were still missing one last person. That is the provincial valedictorian Gu Yunfei, who not only possesses S-rank talent with abundant magic power, but also leveled up to 21 in a short year. If he says he's not interested in money, that means we have to add more money, Din Huan said arrogantly, saying that they immediately sought out Gu Yunfei, who was currently diligently cultivating qi in a desolate dojo. Hearing about a high-level solo player with infinite power that he needed to deal with, Gu Yunfei felt quite interesting that he could finally meet an opponent that intrigued him. Cheng Qianmo entered a fishing tackle shop and asked the owner to bring out the best fishing rod and bait in the shop for him to see. Collecting broken tails was just the first step of this hidden quest. The next step required state-of-the-art fishing equipment. Coincidentally, he had 100 gold coins from those 3 idiots, which saved him from having to exchange the school's reward, blue star coins, he thought softly. The shop owner saw him demanding expensive items as soon as he arrived, so he scoffed, showing disdain, thinking Cheng Qianmo was just a rich idiot. Boss, you sell fishing rods and bait that aren't too high quality. You only picked up a few, so I'll take the exquisite purple bamboo fishing rod and 10 top-grade mudworms. He didn't hesitate, immediately confirmed the order. The words he just spoke made the shop owner jump up in surprise, because in less than a minute he had chosen such a matching pair in the store. Could it be that this person is a fishing master? But even if he started fishing in his mother's womb, he couldn't have such extensive fishing knowledge. He sweated thinking. Then he cleared his throat and chuckled, asking Cheng Qianmo. He pursed his lips humbly, saying that fishing was just his hobby in his previous life. This pair of equipment was the best set for beginners. Almost no one had it. Cheng Qianmo chuckled to himself. The shop owner felt that Cheng Qianmo had an extraordinary background and wanted to build a relationship with him, so he offered him a discount. Cheng Qianmo thus bought good items at a bargain price, carrying his tools and heading straight to the sea. I have sea turtle tails fishing gear too, only one last item is missing. I remember that in my previous life, on the small island opposite, a new rare boss appeared every 72 hours. All I want is the item dropped from that rare boss. This is an important piece to ensure the success of the disappearing shadow quest, he said, then immediately plunged into the sea before the astonished eyes of those around him. This is the Heaven's Origin continent. Normally people can only stay underwater for 2 minutes. If they exceed the time limit, they will lose health, and moreover, they will face attacks from harsh mutated beasts below. So a novice recklessly plunging into the water alone like Cheng Qianmo made everyone freeze. The 2 men in black who were following Cheng Qianmo saw this and immediately whispered, planning to jump in after him. A moment later, somewhere on the Shattered Islands, the 2 men successfully tailed Cheng Qianmo. They were wary of his infinite power and decided to just hide behind a coral reef, waiting for Cheng Qianmo to return. He kept going deeper and deeper, finally reaching his destination. As soon as Cheng Qianmo's foot stepped into the puddle in front of him, countless radioactive dust monsters rushed out one after another as if it were harvest season. Long time no see these sticky radioactive dusts. He was so excited that he immediately used his strength to shoot at them continuously without stopping for a second. If I remember correctly, if attacked by corrosive mud, speed will be reduced by 30%, and it will cause 2 debuff effects, reducing damage by 50 points and stackable multiple times. With my current attack power, just 1 hit would lose more than half of my output. This is not something I can endure. Zheng Qianmo calculated after changing his blade, he used the blaze triple slash to smash the monster like garlic. The monster painfully spat out bursts of radioactive clouds, but they were all blown away by Zheng Qianmo's machine gun with loud splattering sounds. And then when it could no longer endure, the monster melted like water and then exploded, evaporating like a sponge. Thanks to that, he successfully obtained the genuine water vine staff. Now everything is ready. Next is the time to fish for the disappearing shadow. It will definitely be a fierce battle, a life or death struggle. After all, that's the strongest hidden boss in the beginner village. Everything I did before was just to increase the success rate of the disappearing shadow quest, Zheng Qianmo thought. He had already known that there were 2 flies secretly watching him, saying that he chuckled softly and then used the water vine spell to dive into the water, shaking them off as easily as playing. The 2 men on this side still didn't know what was happening, waiting for a long time, but not seeing Zheng Qianmo emerge. They then split up to search for him on the island, but still found no trace. They couldn't believe that they had actually let him slip away. They immediately trembled with fear, their faces drained of blood, and quickly reported the news to their young lady. At the fishing spot on the ruined islands, Zheng Qianmo carried his fishing gear, preparing for the next quest. Suddenly in front of him, a mysterious figure was quietly fishing. Zheng Qianmo was a little startled when he realized he couldn't view his attributes. Perhaps he possesses a super-level power, so a lower level like him couldn't see his information seeing. Zheng Qianmo kept lurking behind him, so he called him over to fish together. Young man, it's good to be vigilant. But based on your current strength, killing you is as easy as turning over a hand. If you want to fish, just sit down here. He could only silently sit down, telling himself to wait until the old man left before he would do the quest. The old man saw Zheng Qianmo's calm demeanor, neither humble nor arrogant, and quietly praised him. Suddenly, after just 2 minutes, he caught a huge herbivorous fish, and then a few more minutes, he continued to catch countless giant fish, making the old man's mouth hang open and his eyes widen in astonishment. The old man had been sitting there since the afternoon and hadn't even seen a single fly yet. Zheng Qianmo came and broke the virtual world. Like that, it's truly amazing. I never thought that I, who have been in the fishing world for many years, would meet such a prodigy here. I wonder if you could give me some pointers. I would be extremely grateful. The old man bowed his head and said, "Your skill is not even as good as a beginner's, yet you dare to say you've been in the fishing world for many years, truly both amateur and delusional." Zheng Qianmo thought to himself, trying to suppress his laughter, but putting on a serious face, wanting to cooperate with the old man. The old man was extremely surprised to hear Zheng Qianmo's experiences, then suddenly glared, stroked his beard, and waved his hand, wanting to test him. A stream of fiery red, murderous aura erupted from him, forcing Zheng Qianmo to dodge to the side. Knowing the strong capabilities of a solo player like Zheng Qianmo, the old man offered to be his master, but was quickly refused. He only wanted to continue on this path of being a solo player on his own. "If you are so determined, then I will not force you. If one day you change your mind, come to the management association and use this ring to contact me." He gently threw a ring to Zheng Qianmo, then turned his back and left. The 2 men in black, upon learning that Zheng Qianmo was fishing, immediately sent a message to call for reinforcements. At the Magic Spirit University's Management Association, there was currently a commotion due to the appearance of Din Huan and the group of top students. Led by Din Huan, they went to find Zheng Qianmo, hoping to compete. Ngo Trung Loi, a mid-level official of the Heaven Sea Management Association, upon hearing the news, immediately ordered Tu Chuang, an association employee, to quickly monitor them. Though he was the protagonist, he remained oblivious because he was still busy fishing for fishtails. The largest number of fishtails recorded in his previous life was 400, but he had only caught 39 segments. While engrossed, Din Huan's group had already appeared behind him. Zheng Qianmo glanced, smirked, and provocatively said, "Isn't this the group of 3 useless people? If you can't win, you call for help. I can't believe a dignified Magic Spirit University has such a special learning style." Gu Yunfei's mouth hung open in surprise. He didn't expect Zheng Qianmo to be so bold. The group was provoked and flared up, as if boiling water had been poured into a nest, saying that they hastily set up their formation, planning to gang up on Zheng Qianmo. Suddenly, at this moment, a gigantic, strange object bit his fishing hook. It was a level 22 elite leader Naptus Prince. Its entire body covered in green scales and ghastly red eyes made them gasp and tremble all over. Trin Keem swallowed his saliva, intending to kill it to collect treasures, but life was not a dream. He smirked, tossing all the tails he had just caught towards them. The monster also rushed over, causing everyone to become chaotic, like a disturbed beehive. They split up some used ice to block the boss. Others rushed to try and hinder Zheng Qianmo's actions, but how could they contend with him? Using consecutive skills and flexibly switching weapons. In a flash, he smoothly beat them all senseless like sunsilk. 6. The boss, due to critically low health, was forcefully released from its controlled state and entered the second berserk phase. It roared and howled loudly. flipped its tail, sending everyone plunging deep underwater. Finally, it entered Phase 2. Underwater is my playground, Cheng Qianmo thought, overjoyed. In contrast to Cheng Qianmo, the others, when in the water environment, couldn't hold their breath for long. What bad luck, it wasn't easy to gather so many people, yet we encountered such a terrifying boss. Does heaven also want to help Cheng Qianmo? It's so unfair, Din Huan thought furiously, clenching his fists. Fortunately, Gu Yunfei, who could withstand underwater pressure, said he would deal with him on behalf of everyone. Under Din Huan's encouragement, pleading and promise of great rewards for whoever could stab Cheng Qianmo, the henchman, as if injected with adrenaline, immediately excitedly cheered and charged forward, as if engined. Cheng Qianmo saw this and smirked, saying that he lured them to dive deeper, while secretly taking advantage of the boss waking up after 30 seconds. Din Huan and his naive lackeys fell into his trap, diving deeper and deeper. And then when the boss's immobile state ended, they suddenly realized with fear that they no longer had a way out. The boss's whirlwind sucked and overturned the entire seabed, sweeping them deep below. Amidst the loud screams, Gu Yunfei used the blazing fire orb technique. But unfortunately for him, this power had no effect underwater. Feeling that the situation was not good, they temporarily ignored dealing with Cheng Qianmo. They scrambled haphazardly to get back to shore. But how could the aggressive boss let them leave so easily? With a thud, an icy current swept across, freezing them into blocks. In their dying moments, unable to say their last words, Din Huan caught a glimpse of Cheng Qianmo still unscathed and roared with resentment. After dealing with them, Cheng Qianmo's target now shifted to the boss. He put on his long-distance shoes, which had a rapid activation equipment effect. With all his might, he swung his sword and thrust it hard into the monster's back. After dealing with them, Cheng Qianmo's target now shifted to the boss. He put on his long-distance shoes, which had a rapid activation equipment effect. With all his might, he swung his sword and thrust it hard into the monster's back. With the added help of the machine gun, the monster was instantly defeated by Cheng Qianmo. He successfully completed the hidden quest, reaching level 17. And he also got a treasure, which was even better. Cheng Qianmo nervously opened the chest. Inside was an epic-grade accessory. Tide Talisman. With the Tide Talisman, I'll have another trump card to carry the team. One must know that this soul impact skill has the ability to bypass all restrictions, like monster-level human and more. This means that in the future, when I face opponents of the same level, I cannot be defeated. I can even directly confront enemies more than 10 levels higher, he thought excitedly. In the education office of Jiangcheng City, a noisy argument was taking place. Wang Tianfeng opposed the direct admission offer for Cheng Qianmo because he was just a solo player. Originally, before the discussion, it had been decided to offer direct admission to Li Daoyu from Fenghua Middle School. He not only reached level 12 in the assessment, but also awakened the S-rank spellcasting and berserk talent. His profession was a spellcaster. Unexpectedly, Cheng Qianmo suddenly appeared afterwards, making everyone sit down to rediscuss the issue. It's best for the two of them to have a match. The winner will directly receive the direct admission offer, the principal said in a deep voice. Cheng Qianmo had a huge harvest today, catching a total of 637 kilo of fish. Sold for 48 gold coins, what a bargain. On the TV at the fishing tackle shop, a program from Jiangcheng Academy was being broadcast live. According to the shop owner, it's rumored that Jiangcheng Academy and Fenghua Academy will hold an exchange match to compete for a direct admission slot. Direct admission exchange match, such an important matter. Why did no one inform me? Oh, because of the previous assessment results, I receive countless annoying phone calls every day, so I had to set up call blocking. Let's see what's going on, Cheng Qianmo thought. This exchange match includes two parts divided into a team competition worth 10 points and a gauntlet battle worth 20 points. The school with the highest total score will win the direct admission slot. The team match will be 5 versus 5, victory or defeat. Decided in one match, the gauntlet battle is where each side sends 20 contestants, one after another, until one side has no one left. After the host's words, the team competition began amidst enthusiastic cheers from the audience. All the prominent contestants from both academy teams leisurely walked out, eyes meeting face to face. Cheng Qianmo, however, was not present, causing the young hooligans below to incessantly mock him, thinking he was scared and hiding. Despite the malicious remarks, the professors below remained confident that he would definitely come. After the teams had finalized their strategies, the match officially began. Both sides charged at each other, relying on countless weapons and continuous firepower, attacking each other indiscriminately. Li Daoyu cunningly lured the girl into a trap. Taking advantage of her inattention, he had an assassin attack her from behind, making her cough up blood. Li Daoyu, using lightning bullets without needing 5 seconds of spellcasting, made the audience below a little indignant, feeling it was too unfair to other players. But his team's professor shamelessly defended him, saying that Li Daoyu had awakened the S-rank berserk spellcasting talent for all spells. His lightning bullets once again roared towards the girl. Her teammates could only temporarily use the true word shield to create a barrier. Despite that, she was still attacked by his magic, her entire body burned, black, limp, and lying flat on the ground. Li Daoyu chuckled gleefully. Your commander has been defeated, and that Cheng Qianmo still doesn't dare to enter the fight. Today, Jiangcheng University is destined to be trampled underfoot by my Fenghua University. The team match ultimately failed due to Luo Jingjing's collapse. They had lost 18 rounds in the gauntlet battle. If they lost 2 more matches, they would be completely eliminated. Meanwhile, Fenghua Academy still had 15 people who had not yet participated, all because Li Daoyu was too strong, even winning 8 consecutive matches and breaking a new record to enter the field. Their professor, needless to say, continued to arrogantly and domineeringly provoke Jiangcheng Academy to quickly surrender. On this side, Jiangcheng Academy's people were sweating profusely, still unable to contact Cheng Qianmo. But at the very moment a girl in his group was about to be knocked off the arena by the opponent, Cheng Qianmo managed to catch her in everyone's astonished and hopeful eyes. He took a blow for her, saying that he gently swung his hand, firing a super-grade Kui stream that knocked the opponent out in 1 minute 30 seconds. Everyone was startled and surprised, not understanding what was happening. They were even more surprised when they saw his level had risen to 17. They couldn't close their mouths. He's level 17. It's only been 3 days since the Secret Realm assessment, 1 level per day. Incredible, it seems we really have hope of turning defeat into victory. Throughout the stands, Cheng Qianmo's name echoed extremely lively and noisy. In the horrified and envious eyes of the surrounding judges, old Lu couldn't help but beam with joy. He had received a message from Cheng Qianmo earlier, knowing that he would arrive just in time. The excited audience cheered endlessly for Cheng Qianmo. Stepping into the arena now was his next opponent, Chu Luoqi, who was trembling because he had run into him. It was unfair, they were all challengers. Why did his previous teammates only encounter weaklings who could easily show off their power and have fun? But when it was his turn, he had to fight this monster. Cheng Qianmo Luoqi thought, feeling incredibly resentful. Now it seemed he could only rely on tricks. Cheng Qianmo was impatient, urging Luoqi to hurry and make his move. Luoqi broke into a sweat, deciding to risk it all, activating his assassin skills to attack Cheng Qianmo from behind. Cheng Qianmo, of course, was no pushover. His eagle stomp skill instantly sent Luoqi tumbling. His stealth skill was also useless against him. This display by Cheng Qianmo made the stands erupt, as they had never learned this move before. Cheng Qianmo only needed 15 minutes to catch up to the record of 8 consecutive victories. The students of Fenghua University were completely stunned. Li Daoyu gnashed his teeth, unable to believe the news from his subordinates. The pressure had now shifted entirely to Fenghua Academy. If Cheng Qianmo defeated the next and final opponent, he would complete this incredible comeback. The last person was Li Jiamu, a level 10 brawler. He was shaking like a leaf, his body stiff, daring not to imagine his gloomy future. Unexpectedly at this moment, Li Daoyu directly stepped forward, bluntly challenging Cheng Qianmo to a fight. Okay, if you want it, I'll oblige. Cheng Qianmo quickly agreed to a 2-on-1 fight. He wanted to take this opportunity to see what these guys from Fenghua Academy were really like. So despite the audience's clamorous protests, the leaders on both sides agreed that this final match would be Li Jiamu and Li Daoyu facing Cheng Qianmo. Li Daoyu quickly jumped into the arena, standing parallel to Li Jiamu, who was now incredibly confident with his helper. After the starting signal, Li Jiamu immediately threw a heaven-shaking punch, aiming to take down Cheng Qianmo. But unexpectedly, Cheng Qianmo used his glove to counter with a dragon punch, knocking him unconscious in an instant. The audience cheered excitedly at the spectacular strike from Cheng Qianmo. Li Daoyu had now finished charging his gigantic lightning bullet, overflowing with killing intent. It was exactly as Cheng Qianmo thought. He indeed had a problem. Li Daoyu smirked, then put all his strength into launching the ferocious lightning bullet directly at Cheng Qianmo. The destructive power emanating from it looked incredibly terrifying. I remember the chanting time for lightning bullet is 5 seconds plus. Li Daoyu's talent, it should take at least 3.5 seconds to complete the spell, but I just sent Li Jiamu out of the arena in at most 3 seconds, which means he was 0.5 seconds faster, he thought, while gathering strength for a counterattack. After the sky-shattering explosion and smoke, Cheng Qianmo was surprisingly unharmed, without a scratch, and arrogantly questioned Li Daoyu. Although you awakened the berserk spellcasting talent, you absolutely cannot reduce the cooldown of lightning bullet to 3 seconds. You might fool others, but you can't fool me. If that's the case, you must have violated the rules by accessing the second level of the beginner baptism secret realm, am I wrong? Li Daoyu's eyes widened, seeing Cheng Qianmo taking the full force of the lightning spell without any damage, and furthermore being exposed by him. He stammered, unable to speak. The Baptism Secret Realm is a special buff from the school's secret realm, like Fiery Slash, divided into 2 modes. From level 1 to 10 is easy difficulty. After passing 1 can change profession, and awaken talent from level 10 to 20 is medium difficulty. After passing one can receive blessings from the baptism and also gain special buffs. Based on Li Daoyu's level, it would be difficult to pass the medium difficulty stage, so he probably sought help from a master. This falls under external cheating, which is an act strictly forbidden by all major academies. The crowd was extremely furious, shouting loudly demanding an investigation into Fanghua Academy to bring justice to Jiangcheng Academy. Seeing old Lu seemingly agreeing with Cheng Chanmo's opinion, Professor Wang Jiawei, startled by his own guilt, quickly shifted the blame back to Cheng Chanmo. Cheng Chanmo, you said Li Daoyu's spellcasting had problems. None of us noticed. How did you notice? The audience below, swaying with the wind, were also confused, wanting to know why Cheng Chanmo had such keen observation skills. They felt his strength was far beyond the level of a third-year student, utterly illogical. Professor Wang Jiawei was pleased that the problem had now shifted towards Cheng Chanmo. He smiled smugly, guessing that Cheng Chanmo probably wasn't very clean either. Because I'm too familiar with level 1 profession skills, such a big problem, I can recognize it with just one glance, Cheng Chanmo said, very calmly and handsomely, with an arrogant tone. Nonsense, a kid who hasn't even graduated yet dares to boast like that, truly ignorant of heaven and earth, Professor Wang Jiawei shouted, enraged. Cheng Chanmo calmly replied, Senior, aren't you being a bit too arrogant? Even someone with extensive experience only understands a few common professions. Human energy is always limited. This world has so many talent lines. How can one remember the parameters of every skill? Thinking Cheng Chanmo was bragging, Professor Wang Jiawei decided to test him a bit through a few simple questions. Tell me, what are the specific attributes of the Blue Fist Saint Envoy's thought control, he asked Cheng Chanmo. The people sitting below clamored, guessing perhaps the Blue Fist Saint Envoy felt that Cheng Chanmo, without specialized training, would surely not know. This rotten brat is just spouting nonsense. If I hadn't encountered a very formidable Blue Fist when I was young, I wouldn't have any knowledge about this area, Professor Wang Jiawei thought gleefully. Who would have thought less than a second later, Cheng Chanmo gave an incredibly complete and accurate answer. Thought control is the basic skill of the Blue Fist Saint Envoy. It can bury giant soldiers into the ground, making enemies within a certain range freeze for about 0.8 seconds. Additionally, it can increase one's movement speed by 20%, attack speed by 10%, and jump power by 50%, lasting for 10 seconds. Professor Wang Jiawei's jaw dropped as he listened. He never expected Cheng Chanmo to even know about the submerged professions. His utterly shocked expression made the audience below laugh. As if it were harvest season, Li Daoyu was still unconvinced, feeling that Cheng Chanmo was just a blind cat catching a fried fish. You just said you understand my spellcaster profession. So I ask you, what hidden characteristics do my spellcaster's basic skills have? Can you tell me? What the he asked this kind of core question? If you're not from that profession, how would you know? That's just ridiculous. The hidden characteristic of a spellcaster isn't that after learning charms, you can add magic to them. Charms are divided into 5 major natural attributes: metal, wood, water, fire, earth. Different types of charms can enhance different effects. Why was your lightning bullet so powerful just now? Wasn't it because it fused with a metal attribute charm? Moreover, after becoming a second-tier spirit spellcaster, you can even absorb life force for your own use. What's so difficult about this? Cheng Chanmo confidently rattled off a long explanation, shocking Li Daoyu so much that he stumbled and fainted on the spot. Professor Wang Jiawei had no face left now. He reluctantly bowed his head and confessed to Fanghua Academy's cheating. The education department decided to cancel Fenghua's exam results for investigation. The victory officially belonged to Jiangcheng University. He officially became a famous idol in the hearts of fans from that day on. Jiangcheng University announced that the only direct admission scholarship for the top 10 Jiangcheng University students this year would be awarded to Cheng Chanmo. Before receiving the award, Cheng Chanmo asked to know what secret realms the top 10 universities in Xia Nation currently held. In the principal's office, Cheng Chanmo flipped through the records, searching among the top 10 schools. But he still didn't find the high-level instances he wanted. He realized that the number of secret realms this Divine Oracle University possessed was not small, but he didn't understand why it couldn't enter the top 10 of Xia Nation. Divine Oracle University had many secret realms 50 years ago, and the talents of its students were also very strong. At that time, it was ranked first in Xia Nation. But unfortunately, as time passed, more and more schools developed their secret realm areas with higher difficulties. So their students, through continuous experiences, also became stronger and stronger. But the secret realms of Divine Oracle University had a much higher average difficulty than other schools. It was truly very difficult for their students to pass higher difficulty instances over time. More and more people gave up, and gradually their strength began to decline rapidly. A teacher in the room gently explained to Cheng Chanmo. Cheng Chanmo realized that several of the instances this school possessed were what he needed. So he decisively decided to return this scholarship to the school and participate in the graduation exam himself to choose the school he liked. This decision by Cheng Tianmo greatly shocked his teachers, who agitatedly urged him to think carefully, because such an opportunity only comes once. The principal, on the other hand, always respected his decision, suggesting that if he had any problems, he should just speak up. Taking advantage of the situation, he handed the principal a long list of materials he needed, almost giving the principal a heart attack. Did he think his place was a warehouse or something? On this side, Wuto, after having someone investigate Cheng Tianmo's information, was too astonished to speak. A third-year student from Jiangcheng Academy, like Cheng Tianmo, had a combat power exceeding 12,000 points. No wonder he could kill a level 22 rare boss by himself at only level 15 and even defeat 21 people like Din Huan. Truly a monstrous talent, this child will definitely reach the peak in the future. With the current situation of Xi'an Nation, a top-tier, absolutely brilliant genius is desperately needed and must not be ruined. Wuto praised him repeatedly while looking at Cheng Tianmo's resume. He even broke out in a sweat when he saw information that Cheng Tianmo had once collaborated with a big shot. Just then, Wuto received news that Magic Spirit Academy had come to their door. He immediately rushed out to check the situation. In the noisy and crowded reception room were countless parents with fiery tempers. As soon as they saw Wuto appear, they immediately rushed forward, grabbing his clothes and collar. They demanded that he deal with Cheng Tianmo for acting cruelly towards their children. Zhong Hongshan, the executive vice principal of Magic Spirit University, also directly stepped forward, demanding that Wuto hand over Cheng Tianmo's information. Vice Principal Zhong, I think we need to discuss this issue thoroughly first. As far as I know, Cheng Tianmo is not at fault at all, and the cause of the incident was initiated by your school. I cannot arbitrarily give out someone else's personal information. This is an infringement of personal privacy. Wuto calmly replied, making Zhong Hongshan furious, vowing to pursue it to the end. Wuto felt that the potential Cheng Tianmo displayed was immense, possibly the hope of Xi'an Nation, so he absolutely could not let Cheng Tianmo be ruined by this group of garbage people. He bluntly stated that he would protect him, their eyes met full of affection, neither willing to concede. Zhong Hongshan suddenly burst out laughing arrogantly, stating that he had long ago borrowed the name of Magic Spirit University to seek the opinion of the General Bureau, and was about to receive the directive. Wuto was fuming, but he couldn't do anything more. He had done all he could to help Cheng Tianmo. The directive now had a surprising result, surprised kids. The two bold words, rejected, appeared, making Zhong Hongshan embarrassed, so embarrassed. Could it be related to the information of that strong venerable? Could this high-ranking individual be a big shot within our management association? This rotten brat, your background is truly deep. I've struggled so much to help you, Wuto thought deeply. The parents, realizing they had provoked someone they shouldn't have, hurriedly scattered and left looking pathetic. Zhong Hongshan also became gravely intimidated, immediately trembling and apologizing to Wuto. He asked him to convey his apologies to Cheng Tianmo and then fled like a scared duck. Panning the gift box, Wuto's jaw dropped, seeing inside a high-quality black card from the Heaven's Origin Continent auction house and a set of extremely valuable level 60 epic armor. This rotten brat, your current starting point has surpassed 90% of the people in Xi'an Nation. You must not disappoint those who value you, Wuto thought with a smile. The pile of materials Cheng Tianmo requested Jiangcheng Academy to find was a bit too much. If they wanted to gather enough, the only way was to mobilize all academies in the city to cooperate. Cheng Tianmo paused for a moment upon hearing this, then suddenly stood up and excused himself, making the teacher feel a little uneasy, sensing that he seemed to be harboring some dangerous intention. The principal advised him that if he had any ideas, he should feel free to act on them. As long as it didn't involve human lives, the academy could help him arrange things properly. To his question about why Cheng Tianmo needed so many materials, he simply stated that he was preparing to forge a weapon that surpassed the current era. In the classroom of Fenghua Academy, Principal Kang Yang read the new announcement from the Ministry of Education to everyone. The Ministry of Education decided that within 3 years, Fenghua Academy would have its resource allocation reduced and all honorary evaluations cancelled. Students involved in cheating like Li Daoyu would be expelled and banned from participating in university entrance exams for 5 years. Teachers directly involved in this incident would be fired and never rehired. As for the instigator, Wang Tianfeng, the Disciplinary Inspection Committee had applied coercive measures and he was currently under investigation by the organization. With such a level of punishment, it could be said that it had fundamentally harmed Fenghua Academy. A series of top students were expelled, and this year's enrollment assessment exam results were considered ruined. Fenghua Academy had fallen into difficult times. Just then, the news that Cheng Tianmo had arrived at the gates of Fenghua Academy immediately halted the meeting. The atmosphere became more tense and serious than ever before. The handsome Chung Chanmo, standing in the middle of the schoolyard, attracted many admiring glances from the surrounding students. They had long known his reputation and were deeply impressed and awestruck. Principal Kang Yang and the senior staff of the school successively approached Chung Chanmo, wanting to know why he was there today. Hearing Chung Chanmo smirk and say that he came to propose a battle to contend for secret realms struck them like a bolt from the blue. Contending for secret realms is about the ownership of secret realms. For example, all secret realms managed by a school have their ownership in the hands of the school. Outsiders without permission who attempt to clear an instance will not receive any rewards unless they break the secret realm's highest record, thereby gaining ownership, and this kind of act of challenging another's secret realm is called contending for secret realms. The people of Fenghua Academy were extremely annoyed by Chung Chanmo's arrogance. They clamored endlessly, telling him to quickly return to Jiangcheng. Kang Yang couldn't stand this bold provocation and loudly agreed to take his bet. There are a total of 20 types of materials here. If I successfully take over your secret realm today, you must hand over at least 5 types of materials. Chung Chanmo handed a piece of paper to Kang Yang. He also immediately stated that if he lost, he would agree to any of their conditions. Kang Yang accepted this bet and then led him to the entrance of the secret realm. The massive towering secret realm appeared before Chung Chanmo. Our academy controls a total of 4 secret realms. You only need to pass any secret realm within 3 attempts and successfully set the highest record to win the bet, Kang Yang explained. The teachers guessed that Chung Chanmo would probably only choose the Death Furnace, the simplest type of dungeon. But unexpectedly, he chose the super difficult Dark Abyss, making their eyes widen truly. They were too used to hardship to enjoy comfort. Kang Yang advised Chung Chanmo to think carefully because the terrain of the Dark Abyss was extremely complex. Setting a record was no joke. Chung Chanmo remained resolute in his decision, unwavering. Knowing he couldn't sway Chung Chanmo, Kang Yang quickly announced to his subordinates to open the large screens in all classrooms. He would broadcast Chung Chanmo's challenge to the students. The teachers secretly guessed that the principal wanted the students to see Chung Chanmo in a miserable state of failure, happily rushing back to make arrangements. Inside the Dark Abyss secret realm, Chung Chanmo walked step by step alone. The scenery around him grew darker and darker. I remember in my previous life, the Dark Abyss was a vast underground lake, a not-so-popular instance. The terrain was quite complex, and the main monsters were merfolk, Chung Chanmo thought to himself. Without him having to predict, a group of level 16 blind-eye minotaurs were already waiting around. As soon as Chung Chanmo arrived, they charged at him one after another. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Chung Chanmo smirked swiftly, swinging his staff, smashing each one, breaking bones and spilling blood. The students watching from the screen outside whispered endlessly about Chung Chanmo's terrifying damage output. Inside, he continued to run forward, knowing in advance that there would be beasts in the upcoming lake. Chung Chanmo did not directly swim across, but quickly used his wall-building skill. With one swift move, he lightened his body and crossed to the other bank as easily as turning his hand. The students watched in continuous gasps of shock. Teacher Luo Yong back then struggled with these fish for half a day. Yet Chung Chanmo crossed this area in just 12 minutes, making Kang Yang unable to believe his eyes. Chung Chanmo's next opponent was King Hung Ba Ni Than, both fat and plump. But he felt that the attributes of this boss were even lower than the sticky radioactive dust, basically not scary at all. He proactively attacked the boss. This was like a detonating fuse, making it lose its mind and charge straight towards him. The people of Fenghua Academy watched from the screen, continuously mocking Chung Chanmo, thinking he had fallen into the boss's trap. Although his damage output far exceeded those of the same level, he still lacked a bit of actual combat experience, acting rashly without observing and analyzing the situation thoroughly. That year, teacher Luo Yong went through hundreds of battles to discover the secret of this pass, which was not to disturb Barney Than, but to directly confront the frenzied piranha school, swimming desperately to the other side. Although it took a lot of time and health, this was the best method to pass this pass. If you kill Barney Than at this pass, its blood will make the piranha school in the water go crazy. Even if he can float on the surface of the water, it will be hard to avoid the piranhas rushing over. Let's witness together the scene of that brat Chung Chanmo being torn apart by the frenzied piranha school, they happily said. Chung Chanmo was currently soloing the boss. Just before its gigantic lobster claw struck his face, Chung Chanmo seized the opportunity to use his flying kick skill, sweeping across its body, sending the boss flying into the water. That wasn't enough. Chung Chanmo intentionally provoked the boss to lure it to dive deeper into the water. At the same time, he used his glove to pierce its belly, causing its blood to splatter everywhere. This was perfect. At this very moment the piranhas were attracted, his blood activating their berserk mode, biting and tearing at any target with blood, regardless of friend or foe. Surrounded by the hungry fish tearing at its flesh, the boss thrashed wildly in pain, trying to escape to shore. But there was no way Chung Chanmo would let it escape so easily. He rushed forward savagely, tearing out its flesh and throwing it to the fish. At the same time, he quickly dodged to the side with his grappling hook before it could charge at him. The boss missed its target, its entire body slammed against the rock outcrop in front of it. And just like that, it was instantly destroyed, both shell and core shattering. The people of Fenghua were astonished and whispered, feeling that compared to teacher Luo Yong's efforts back then, the disparity in level was too obvious. Although Cheng Qianmo's maneuvers seemed incredible, they were actually the precise result of his judgment of the battlefield situation and careful calculation. Cheng Qianmo's route had no flaws whatsoever, despite the countless dead ends in this labyrinthine cave. Some of the paths he took were even better than teacher Luo Yong's back then. Kang Yang now sighed mournfully, feeling that his Fenghua school had been defeated by a third-year student, Cheng Qianmo. Cheng Qianmo reached the final boss's entrance in less than 2 hours. As soon as he passed this obstacle, he could summon the final boss, Akomea, which made the students watching even more anxious. Cheng Qianmo gasped, forcing open the door to the final challenge. If I remember correctly, each time a brazier in the 4 corners of the room is lit, for level 18, Dark Tide Serpents will appear when all 4 braziers are lit, and all Dark Tide Serpents are eliminated. The final battle with the boss will begin. However, with my current attack power, lighting all 4 at once shouldn't be a problem at all. If so, then let's finish this quickly. Cheng Qianmo thought confidently to himself, then swiftly swung his staff, lighting all the braziers at once. All the students were astonished, as this meant facing 16 level 18 monsters. Cheng Qianmo's actions seemed a bit overconfident. It truly made Kang Yang and the teachers eager to see whether he was a genius or an idiot. As soon as the fires were lit, the level 18 Dark Tide Serpents appeared one after another, each looking highly aggressive. Cheng Qianmo calmly bent down and used the signature skill of the Weeping Demon Corroding Wolf's Maw. He unleashed countless QEs, stimulating the monsters to gather in one place. Before they could all charge at him, Cheng Qianmo quickly jumped up and aimed firing gasoline bombs at them with loud explosions. The people of Fenghua, seeing that the 2 skills Cheng Qianmo just unleashed caused no damage, guessed that he had probably failed. But on the contrary, everything was already part of Cheng Qianmo's plan. The Corroding Wolf's Maw skill could reduce resistance and magic defense, and the gasoline bomb could apply a burning debuff. All Cheng Qianmo did was create a chemical reaction from 3 different professions. Combined with the stone spell, it caused the monsters to explode into scattered pieces, leaving none alive. Truly a genius, this unique combination of moves and terrifying combat ability. Our Fenghua High School indeed lost fairly. Kang Yang stroked his beard and spoke. The final elite boss, Akomea, finally appeared ferociously, extremely furious at being challenged by Cheng Qianmo. It used its corrosive acid skill, opening its mouth and continuously spitting at Cheng Qianmo, but unfortunately it missed every shot. While dodging the monster's toxins, Cheng Qianmo seized the opportunity to chop off its left head. Akomea possesses a regeneration mechanism. To avoid activating regeneration, one only needs to chop off the secondary heads on both sides first. After switching his weapon to a dagger, Cheng Qianmo, fast as a bullet, lunged from behind and pierced its right head as well. He also used the grappling hook skill to pull the target closer while simultaneously releasing his energy accumulation skill. After that full force pull, he successfully knocked off all its heads, cleanly dealing with Akomea. He set a new highest record for the Dark Abyss, with a total completion time of 1 hour 56 minutes and 32 seconds. Cheng Qianmo successfully reached level 18. His reward was a basic material box. Inside were the teeth of the first serpent, the shell of the sea turtle, and the tentacles of the void, all of which Cheng Qianmo needed. This time, he was one step closer to the transcendent weapon he desired. Cheng Qianmo's record of 1 hour 56 minutes and 32 seconds was a tremendous explosion in history, shattering teacher Luo Yong's previous record. And so the ownership of the Dark Abyss was no longer related to Fenghua Academy. It belonged solely to Cheng Qianmo. Kang Yang and the teachers, needless to say, were extremely sad. They didn't expect Luo Yong's achievement from 2 years ago to be broken so easily. Not even having settled down after waiting, Cheng Qianmo emerged from the abyss, arrogantly requesting the academy people to fulfill their promise. Teacher Kang Yang bowed his head in agreement. Cheng Qianmo, emboldened, proposed to bet on 3 other secret realms. Despite the teacher's clamorous objections, Kang Yang actually accepted Cheng Qianmo's request, because according to the rules, no one could refuse a secret realm challenge. If you can obtain the remaining 3 secret realms, what we promised you will be doubled. But there's still one condition, which is that Fenghua Academy requests to merge with Jiangcheng Academy, Kang Yang said. Very soon after the news of the merger between these 2 schools reached Zheng Chongyu, the principal of Tianhe Academy. Zheng Chongyu, just by looking at the situation, knew that Fenghua Academy had lost all its secret realms, taking advantage of the opportunity to merge into Jiangcheng Academy in exchange for Fenghua Academy's continued existence. Suddenly from the door, teacher Wang rushed in, yelling, announcing that Cheng Qianmo had arrived at their Tianhe school. Teacher Wang, why are you shouting so loudly over such a small matter? It's undignified. Based on his performance at Fenghua Academy, I admit that this Cheng Qianmo has some skill setting. A new record for our school's secret realm might not be a problem even if we say we cannot refuse a secret realm challenge. But let's see if he can even set foot in the secret realm hall, Zheng Chongyu said, with a hideous and arrogant smile. At the gate of Tianhe Academy, greeting Cheng Qianmo was Zhang Yuxi, a level 22 Qi cultivator, who tilted his head, indicating a desire to duel him. Zhang Qianmo of course readily agreed. How could these three dirty tricks stop his progress? A teacher dueling a student like this, in the eyes of outsiders, was an extremely unacceptable and unequal coercion. Inside the classrooms of Tianhe Academy, the teachers and officials strained their eyes watching the screen, determined to find Cheng Qianmo's weakness in the upcoming battle. Zhang Yuxi muttered curses at Cheng Qianmo while assuming a thunderkick stance. In a flash, he put all his strength into his leg and lunged forward, aiming to kick Cheng Qianmo directly in the face. His expression didn't change a bit. He directly used a high-level defensive move with an activation time of no more than 0.1 seconds, kicking Zhang Yuxi's leg straight down to the ground with a thud. Cheng Qianmo's subsequent eagle stomp directly made Zhang Yuxi spit up orange blood. He collapsed on the spot looking utterly miserable. The next character to replace Zhang Yuxi was Xu Likun level 24, who was now sauntering out from inside the school. Damn it, Cheng Qianmo, you're starting to annoy me. To stop him from challenging the secret realm, people keep lining up to die like this. It's really exhausting. Cheng Qianmo, don't think you're invincible today. Each of us will give you enough trouble. I don't believe that after more than 10 rounds of fighting, you'll still have enough strength to challenge the secret realm, Xu Likun said arrogantly. He pulled out a Tide talisman from his body, but before he could do anything, he was struck by Cheng Qianmo's equipment effect, activating his soul attack skill. Xu Likun was hit his whole body, dizzy fainting sideways and vertically on the spot before the wide eyes of the Tianhe people. Who's next? Hurry up and come, don't waste my time. He coolly looked at the screen and spoke, making the entire office stiffen in shock. Provoked by him, they all successively gathered 500 brothers to go down and deal with Cheng Qianmo, relying on their numbers to bully the weak. Cheng Qianmo waited and waited until a group of high-ranking influential officials slowly approached. Each of them looked incredibly aggressive. Before they could even get close, they charged at Cheng Qianmo, attacking him directly. But in the end, they all perished under his gun. By the time the sun was setting, more than half of them had been utterly defeated. There are no teachers below level 38 left in the school. According to the rules, I cannot stop this brat, but how can I just stand by and let the school's centuries-old foundation be lost like this? Zheng Chongyu thought angrily. Just as he was about to use dark magic to deal with Cheng Qianmo, he was startled to find his hand locked tightly from behind by some master. If I force my hand today, I will surely face death. I can no longer stop him from challenging the secret realm, otherwise my position as principal will be difficult to maintain. Zheng Chongyu broke into a sweat, awkwardly pretending to greet Cheng Qianmo with feigned politeness, then invited him to follow. News of Cheng Qianmo sweeping through the top 20 schools and conquering 60 secret realms in recent days filled the prestigious newspapers, and Jiangcheng Academy's ranking also soared, entering the top 3 in Xia Nation. In a meeting at Jiangcheng Academy, they decided to award Cheng Qianmo the title of honorary principal for his positive performance over the past half-month. But the principal didn't even know where Cheng Qianmo currently was. The only way was to wait for him to return and then hold the award ceremony. Little did they know Cheng Qianmo was currently on the Laplace coast of the Heaven's Origin continent. He had been busy all day dealing with monsters after successfully reaching level 20. The conversion system had been upgraded to level 3. The current number of conversions was 46, and all passive skills were also upgraded to level 3. The machine gun's passive not only increased activation rate by 5%, moreover it added 5 more bullets, at least increasing damage by 50%. The invincibility time of the fiery slash even reached 0.4 seconds, so my future operational methods are much more feasible. After the comprehensive upgrade, my damage to single targets has significantly improved. The next conversion positions need to be carefully considered. Precisely before this, I had already amassed 20 schools in the city. Now it's time to craft that transcendent weapon, Cheng Qianmo mused. Entering the town, Cheng Qianmo sought out a blacksmith to inquire about the cost of learning blacksmithing and crafting equipment, hearing the owner quote a tuition fee of 50 gold coins and processing fees of 100 gold coins or more. Cheng Qianmo felt it was unbearable. Looking at this old man, he didn't seem greedy for wealth. Could it be that all the money he earned was used to upgrade his blacksmithing experience, like a master blacksmith driven by passion, he thought to himself. Before leaving, Cheng Qianmo deliberately feigned revealing the blueprint in his hand to the old man. With a quick glance, the old man recognized that this blueprint was not simple. He immediately called out to Cheng Qianmo, asking to take a look. Cheng Qianmo agreed, and the old man was overjoyed. He said that Chung Chanmo didn't need to pay any fees and could just go in and read the books himself. Seeing that the fish had taken the bait, Chung Chanmo happily walked straight in, successfully unlocking the basic blacksmithing skill. After examining Chung Chanmo's great blueprint, which women loved, the old man was so excited that he stammered. The person who researched and invented this blueprint is truly a peerless genius. I have been blacksmithing for over 30 years, but I still don't understand it. This drawing by Chung Chanmo is based on the masterpieces of digital masters from his previous life. It's a type of weapon that flexibly transforms between forms, without interruption, and the sophistication of its design is, of course, not something everyone can understand. Thinking the old man wasn't skilled enough, Chung Chanmo intended to take back the blueprint and go to another shop. Unexpectedly, the old man bowed and pleaded with him to allow him to participate in the weapon crafting process. He would provide the processing fees and all auxiliary materials for free. Chung Chanmo was a little stunned upon hearing this, saying, "I only have one main material prepared for this. If it fails, I'll have to collect everything from scratch again. How about this? I have 4 blueprints here for 4 different parts. You can also forge them for me for free and let me see your true ability." 2 hours later, the old man, after sweating profusely, had forged several items using up countless precious materials of his own. Chung Chanmo was extremely satisfied and quickly put on all the gloves, the fierce armor-hooded cloak and giant demon gauntlets. I truly didn't misjudge him. This old man's forging ability is indeed extraordinary. Even the excellent blueprints at level 15 were forged into perfect quality level 25 items. Chung Chanmo thought happily. As soon as he put it on, Chung Chanmo's entire body surged with power. His combat power directly increased by 3,000 points. In the history of CR Nation, it is likely that no student has ever had a combat power reaching 16,000 points like him. The old man was considered to have passed Chung Chanmo's test this time. A moment later, Huang Tian, a second-year student from Blue Wind Academy, came looking for the Old Master, also known as the Old Blacksmith, to help him forge a weapon, but he couldn't find him. This Old Master, although Luo Jingjing was arrogant, he was truly one of the rare high-level forging masters on the Heaven's Origin continent. Many people were willing to pay large sums of money, even begging him to forge equipment. I also had to use family connections to invite the old master 5 or 7 times before he reluctantly compromised. Huang Tian thought to himself. Suddenly he heard scolding from the back of the house and followed the sound to investigate. What greeted Huang Tian's eyes was the sight of the old master being scolded by Chung Chanmo like a child, which greatly astonished him. Chung Chanmo was both happy and surprised to see Huang Tian, his teammate from his previous life, here. Huang Tian felt a little intimidated by Chung Chanmo staring at him with such an improper gaze. Thinking that he had some impure intentions towards him, Huang Tian, the Soul Sword, God Top 1 in Heaven's Origin, had already reached level 98. He was very cautious and calm, very skilled at adjusting and controlling combat situations and timing his actions. Huang Tian was also famous for his excellent swordsmanship, renowned worldwide. In his previous life, the friendship between Chung Chanmo and Huang Tian became close friends who were not afraid to share anything. With Huang Tian here, Chung Chanmo suggested that the old master use his weapon to test the forged weapon. This truly made the old master furious to the point of spitting blood, but he didn't know what to do because Chung Chanmo's technique had now surpassed that of a master. The old man could not give up such a valuable learning opportunity, and so after 2 hours of hard work, Huang Tian held in his hand a level 24 excellent weapon, the Cruel Island Hook, a truly superb item. Huang Tian was overjoyed, dancing around the room with the weapon. However, he was still a little wary of Chung Chanmo, fearing that he had a crush on him, which was why he helped him so much. The test for the old master was passed. Chung Chanmo spoke, proposing to begin the weapon forging process. And so at 2:10 a.m. that night, the first phase of the flowing light 1,000-blade scythe was successfully completed. It emitted a dazzling, brilliant light, incredibly illusory. One could tell at a glance that it was no ordinary item, making everyone stare in awe. The base damage was even 25% higher than in his previous life. Perhaps no one could imagine that a level 20 student could possess a weapon with a base damage of up to 150. Chung Chanmo happily gripped the hilt and thought. He then tried to transform it into a superb machine gun, which truly made Huang Tian and the old master exclaim in admiration. Even the old master himself couldn't believe that this was a weapon he had participated in crafting. Such an exquisite design was truly one of a kind, and this weapon was the legendary unique silver weapon that could freely change states, extremely ostentatious. Chung Chanmo then transformed it into a war spear. The force and killing intent it exuded gradually connected his soul. Chung Chanmo had successfully bonded his soul with the level 5 silver weapon, the flowing light 1,000-blade scythe. Because it had been connected, even if Chung Chanmo died, the weapon would not drop, and others could not use it. but currently because it was in an unactivated state, its attributes would temporarily decrease by 50%. To activate it, it needed to be immersed in the fresh blood of a level 80-55 creature to unlock its full power. At the intermediate secret realm in the Blade Swamp, people were bustling about, divided into teams, preparing to enter the secret realm. Only Chung Tianmo stood alone, waiting for his teammates. While he had free time, he prepared some actions before the battle. First, setting up the remaining 2 conversion slots, converting a Void Orb of the Elementalist. The Void Orb has high attack power and penetration, but slow flight speed. Not bad. After converting the Void Orb into a passive skill, there was indeed a significant improvement. Using minor magic to activate the passive skill, the cooldown of the Void Orb was about 15 seconds. At least 2 to 3 passive skills could be activated. The damage is quite impressive. Next, for the second conversion slot, I want to put a state skill. I just don't know if the system can convert it. I'll try once, he thought, then hesitantly pressed the attribute conversion button. The system word congratulating Chung Tianmo on successfully converting the illusionary rune attribute skill, a dark attribute skill. The reason for choosing the illusionary rune dark attribute was because it had the ability to greatly increase dark attribute damage, which could certainly be combined with the Void Orb from earlier. But I didn't expect that after the state skill was converted into a passive skill, the duration would be directly cancelled, and it wouldn't even require specific skill activation. If in the future I convert all the illusionary runes of the attributes into passive skills, then just one attack with the War Spear could generate up to 5 types of illusionary runes. This is too monstrous. Chung Tianmo thought, feeling thrilled. Suddenly, he vaguely heard someone speaking ill of him. It was the talkative people in front whispering about Chung Tianmo. They looked down on him for being a solo player who needed to be carried, which truly infuriated Chung Tianmo. But as they were whispering, they suddenly saw the cool Huang Tian approach, making them do a 180-degree turn, in attitude, bustling and whispering excitedly. Wow, he's Huang Tian from Blue Wind Academy, one of the top 10 universities. He looks so cool, so young, and already level 28, truly worthy of being called the most talented sword soul in Xia Nation in the last 30 years. Is he here at Blade Swamp today to set a new secret realm record? Under the scrutinizing and admiring gazes, Huang Tian actually walked straight towards Chung Tianmo, calling him Big Brother and Great God, making the gossiping crowd stiffen in shock. The Blade Swamp is located deep in the northwestern thorny forest area of the beginner zone. Unlike school secret realms, fixed-level secret realms need to be entered from the suburban map, and the difficulty is also higher. Next to the Blade Swamp, there is also an intermediate secret realm, level 40, called the Blade Highlands. Legend has it that the formation of these 2 secret realms is related to an ancient demigod named Nika Camus. Nika Camus was an immortal giant wild boar, covered in thorny vines in a battle between gods. Nika Camus joined the side of justice, participating in the annihilation of the evil Burning Legion. The battle between it and the Abyss Lord Manicus spanned the entire Heaven's Origin continent. Although it eventually fell in battle, its fresh blood soaked the thorny forest, nourishing countless animals, plants, and even minerals. A group of wild boar people gradually gained wisdom from then on, becoming loyal followers of Nika Camus. They hoped that one day Nika Camus would be reborn, and so successive generations continued to stay and protect this thorny forest, thus forming the secret realm. Chung Tianmo and Huang Tian quickly ventured deep into the forest. Deep in the fork of the 2 paths, each side had a small boss. Later, just follow behind me and eliminate the weak small monsters. You must pay attention to your safety, Huang Tian instructed Chung Tianmo. Contrary to Huang Tian's worries, Chung Tianmo smirked and proposed a competition between them. Each of us chooses a path. Let's see who eliminates the boss and returns here first. How about that? Huang Tian was extremely surprised, thinking he misheard, because why would a level 20 like Chung Tianmo want to compete in speed with his level 28 soul sword? Despite his constant advice, Chung Tianmo wouldn't listen. Huang Tian could only sigh and comply with his wishes. He was originally going to take the left path, but the right path was safer for Chung Tianmo. Unexpectedly, Chung Tianmo was 1 step faster than Huang Tian, rushing to take the path first, leaving Huang Tian speechless. Stepping deeper inside 4 monsters awaited Huang Tian. He smirked and charged, using his dragon-slaying break army kick combined with aerial continuous slash to scatter the monsters. In less than 10 minutes, I've covered 1/3 of the distance. Can you really keep up with my speed? Or perhaps you can't even keep your life, Huang Tian overthought, feeling uneasy. No need for Huang Tian to worry, our Chung Tianmo has already covered 2/3 of the distance ages ago. And with this dense crowd of monsters, Chung Tianmo had a target to test his newly forged weapon. He switched to sniper rifle mode. Boom, boom! He quickly sniped and eliminated all the boars in a flash. One shot could unleash more than 5 bullets, with an average damage of 1770. It truly wasn't a waste of effort to create you. This damage is almost like a hack, he said happily, holding the gun in his hand. After 27 minutes of struggle, Huang Tian sent all the monsters to their demise, setting his personal fastest completion record. After switching to the Cruel Island hook, my strength has increased significantly. I guess that old man is still struggling with those small monsters. He might even be 6 feet under by now, Huang Tian thought worriedly. Returning to their rendezvous point, Huang Tian saw Cheng Qianmo already sitting there and thought he couldn't win, so he returned to the starting line. It's okay based on your current level. If you can't win, running is the smartest choice. It's not embarrassing. Just sit here, you don't need to go anywhere, leave the rest of the path to me. Huang Tian spoke confidently, and without letting Cheng Qianmo explain, he cleverly ran straight into the forest. But the further he ran the stranger, it felt not a single monster appeared in this area. The deeper he went, the more piles of elite boar corpses there were like mountains, making Huang Tian utterly confused and bewildered. This is the 7th pile of corpses. Why can that old man deal with so many high-level monsters, so much stronger than himself all at once? Even I can't do this. Could this level 20 solo player really be stronger than me, Huang Tian thought, trembling. After Huang Tian regained his composure and returned, Cheng Qianmo pointed out to him the elite boar priest mage, level 27 corpses, which he had dealt with hanging from branches above. Needless to say, Huang Tian was horrified, his face pale, stammering, unable to speak. Old man, I lost, you're too strong. Quickly tell me, how did you do all of this? Huang Tian excitedly asked Cheng Qianmo repeatedly. Cheng Qianmo didn't hold back, sharing all his experience and knowledge with Huang Tian. His plan to cultivate the #1 soul sword officially began from here. In the next battle, Huang Tian, under Cheng Qianmo's guidance, combined with Cheng Qianmo's Barrett sniper rifle, he freely stirred up and scattered the ferocious beasts. Witnessing Cheng Qianmo's combat abilities firsthand, Huang Tian realized the vast difference between himself and him in all aspects. And what shocked Huang Tian even more was that Cheng Qianmo instantly understood all of his combat habits, perhaps even better than his own mother. In a moment of distraction, Huang Tian was attacked by an axe-wielding monster and fell to the ground with a thud. Is this the most promising sword soul in Xia Nation in the last nearly 30 years? Impressive, isn't it? It truly made Cheng Qianmo laugh to death. Old man, your demands are too exaggerated, teaching so many key points just now. You want me to kill Commander Motaz and his subordinates without taking any damage. Do you think everyone is as abnormal as you are? Huang Tian complained to Cheng Qianmo, who calmly replied, Do you know why you couldn't even dodge Motaz's basic attacks just now? As a warrior class, you subconsciously ignore minor damage around you, arrogantly believing you've grasped a great opportunity, blindly chasing after targets to attack quickly, and this is what truly disrupts your attack rhythm. The true timing of an attack lies in precision, not how fast it is. Many times even a late start can achieve the same effect as acting earlier. Only by understanding this can you fully utilize the knowledge I teach you. Do you want to become the #1 soul sword god of the Heaven's Origin continent? Follow me in training and you will definitely become the #1 soul sword god of Heaven's Origin. Hearing Cheng Qianmo's proposal, Huang Tian immediately agreed without hesitation. He had regained his fiery fighting spirit. Once again he charged straight towards the monsters, refusing to surrender to this small defeat. Huang Tian swung his sword, soloing the axe-wielding monster, neither willing to yield. Suddenly the monster entered a pre-attack waiting state. When the opponent is in a pre-attack waiting state, if your side changes position, the opponent's attack position will also change. You must wait until the opponent's pre-attack waiting time ends, and only when the opponent is in an attacking state can you dodge the attack. Huang Tian waited for 0.2 seconds, and at the opportune moment he boldly launched his attack. Is this the pleasure of doing something dangerous? A fighting style where every movement and every technique requires prior thought. And it really be this exhilarating Huang Tian fought while enjoying the thrilling sensation. Cheng Qianmo observed from afar, feeling that the strongest sword soul in Heaven's Origin was gradually awakening. After cleanly eliminating the monsters, Huang Tian happily ran towards Cheng Qianmo, thanking him profusely for his guidance today. Cheng Qianmo coldly stated, The combat techniques I taught you today, if you can absorb even half of them, then my efforts won't be in vain. Next is today's final lesson. Ka-Ergia Thu Lak is a great sorcerer of the Boar tribe. He has a total of 4 skills, namely Purification Spell, which grants invincibility for 2 seconds, along with Emergency Healing Spell and Mana Spear. All of these are support skills. The content of the final lesson is to try to break all of his non-damaging skills. Leave all damage to me. You are responsible for breaking the battle. Won't last too long. Don't be stressed. Cheng Qianmo said, then quickly switched his weapon to the war spear form. He charged straight towards Ka-Ergia Thu Lak with incredible speed. Ka-Ergia Thulak possesses extremely strong healing abilities. Dealing with it cannot rely solely on long-range attacks. Chung Xiamo told himself, then quickly closed in on the monster, launching an overwhelming critical attack, shocking it and leaving it no time to react. Under Chung Qianmo's fluid sword strikes the dark attribute illusionary rune, also stacked up smoothly, greatly pleasing him. Ka-Ergia Thulak was physically affected by Chung Qianmo. He was furious to the point of fuming. He instantly regained his stamina with a fierce healing spell, puffing up his cheeks and unleashing a green aura. Huang Tian quickly took Chung Qianmo's place. He swiftly lunged forward, slashing with his sword, powerfully blocking Ka-Ergia Thulak's healing spell. Huang Tian hadn't even had time to smile for more than 30 seconds. Ka-Ergia Thulak's healing spell continued to operate, leaving Huang Tian dumbfounded. Chen Xianmo and Huang Tian, like resilient legends, refused to give up. They took turns charging and continuously attacking the monster, not giving it a chance to continue casting its healing spell. With his own formidable Ghost Slash skill, Huang Tian successfully blocked Ka-Ergia Thulak's healing spell, but unfortunately, as soon as one spell was defeated, Ka-Ergia Thulak began chanting a new recovery spell, while Huang Tian's Ghost Slash couldn't keep up with such a fast cooldown. Out of options, Huang Tian risked it all, unleashing a powerful soul-stirring slash at Ka-Ergia Thulak, blocking its healing spell once again. Chen Qianmo seized this moment, waving his hand and unleashing countless illusionary rune projectiles with N berserk parameters, proudly and gloriously sending the monster to its demise with his attack, which dealt over 1,000 damage. Seeing Ka-Ergia Thulak collapsing amidst the chaotic rocks and dirt, Huang Tian couldn't help but burst into laughter. He praised him enthusiastically, which made Chen Qianmo a little nostalgic for old memories. Chen Qianmo hoped that in the future he could gather all his old comrades again, and everyone would once again conquer the Heaven's origin continent and ascend to the pinnacle. A moment later, Huang Tian pointed towards the tent with a thorny path below. He informed Chen Qianmo that it was the final pass with over 100 elite boars. As long as they rescued the goblin in the tent and brought it safely to the end of the path, they would have successfully completed the pass. We've only spent 2 hours and 3 minutes so far. Next, we just need to carefully search and calculate to set a new record, Huang Tian said. To make the challenge even more exciting, Chen Qianmo, without a word, suddenly swung his leg, kicking Huang Tian, flying, sending him crashing face first into the tent where the goblin was imprisoned. Huang Tian charged at lightning speed, crashing down on the wild boar guarding the tent, instantly eliminating it. Rubbing his sore backside, Huang Tian hastily dragged the goblin and bolted out of the tent. Behind them now were countless frenzied wild boars. Angrily chasing after them, Huang Tian ran, while cursing Chen Qianmo for setting up such a foolishly exciting game. It was truly too much for him. Just then, an ice wall created by Chen Qianmo immediately blocked the path between Huang Tian and the wild boars. "Old Huang, protect the goblin well, and leave dealing with these monsters to me," Chen Qianmo suggested. Huang Tian was bewildered. He didn't expect Chen Qianmo to fight this way, because he firmly believed that Chen Qianmo alone couldn't stand against an elite boar. Too worried about Chen Qianmo, Huang Tian quickly grabbed the goblin and ran after him. On Chen Qianmo's side, after he successfully lured all the wild boars to one spot, he switched his weapon to a cannon. He ruthlessly blasted them with loud, crisp explosions like popcorn. Seeing that Huang Tian had also arrived, Chen Qianmo immediately switched his weapon to a staff and channeled his power with the Void Orb. An overwhelming killing aura immediately surged forth, exploding like thunder. Is this that old man's trump card? Although the damage is extremely powerful, the Void Orb can only last for 4 seconds, and its cooldown is as long as 15 seconds. Once the Void Orb disappears, the boar people will definitely scatter. What will you do then? Huang Tian thought worriedly. He didn't need to worry so much. Chen Qianmo already had his own plan. After firing a stream of magic bullets at the monsters, less than a second later, all of them were completely wiped out by 2 super large Void Orbs, leaving not a single one behind. The Void Orb skill has a long cooldown and high mana consumption under normal profession circumstances. Without drinking blue potions, it can only be used once, but after using the Void Orb, passive mana becomes 0, and it can be used multiple times, perfectly compensating for my weakness in area of effect damage, he thought with a grin. And just like that, Huang Tian broke the record in the Blade Swamp with a completion time of 2 hours 14 minutes, currently in first place with an average level of 24. The ranking results were announced, and everyone was astonished and impressed by Chen Qianmo's group's leading performance. The flowing light thousand-blade scythe, after being soaked in the fresh blood of Boss Ka Ergia Thulak, successfully activated, unleashing 100% of its attributes. Because Chung Chanmo smoothly cleared the blade swamp instance and broke its record, the reward was upgraded by 1 level, resulting in a diamond treasure chest X1. Inside it contained a perfect-grade phantom cloak equipment, with a skill that could maintain a phantom state for 2 minutes, truly magnificent. Huang Tian, seeing Chung Chanmo receive a Tier 2 transfer equipment and such an ethereal phantom state, praised and admired him incessantly. He commented that if this item were to be auctioned, it would definitely sell for 50 million blue star coins. Kind humans, thank you for saving me from those hateful wild boars. Previously, I inadvertently discovered a secret between them and the undead plague. I have recorded all the details in a secret letter buried at coordinates 3802-6922. I hope you can complete the mission for me. After asking for their help, the goblin vanished, leaving only a piece of paper containing a hidden quest for Chung Chanmo and Huang Tian. Since they had both previously completed the requirement of escorting the goblin to the secret exit within 10 minutes, they were able to activate this hidden quest. Holding the paper, he saw that this quest only directed them to the Blade Highlands, but both of their current levels were insufficient, so they would have to wait until their second awakening. Huang Tian nodded slightly, then prepared to turn and leave. Suddenly, Chung Chanmo pulled his arm and whispered that he would take him somewhere. Huang Tian, at Chung Chanmo's request, after 5 minutes of using his sword to shatter a rock wall, discovered a majestic altar placed inside. Huang Tian, needless to say, was terrified and surprised, his face pale, stammering, unable to speak. Before, I only saw images in books. I heard that altars can allow awakened individuals to learn a skill from another quick profession. I never thought such a rare resource would appear in a level 26 secret realm. Chung Chanmo feigned an explanation, saying that he had previously been given a map when doing a hidden quest, and the location on that map was this very place. But in reality, Chung Chanmo had already memorized the altar's location long ago. Huang Tian was so happy, he nearly cried excitedly, rushing to hug Chung Chanmo, tightly making him get goosebumps. And just like that, Huang Tian quickly learned the Rage Burst skill from the altar with incredible speed. "Old man, you try it quickly. I'm really eager to see what skills you'll learn," Huang Tian suggested. He pondered, looking at the altar in front of him, wondering if there were any other skills for him to learn, because theoretically a level 26 altar could only teach Tier 1 skills. As soon as he touched the altar, the system immediately popped up a notification that he could choose to learn one of the Tier 2 transfer skills from all professions, which surprised him a little. Okay, this is great then. Based on the forms that the flowing light thousand-blade scythe could currently deploy, he clicked the button to select Quantum Bomb. Instantly, he successfully acquired the Quantum Bomb skill, perfectly completing the deficiency of his long-range attack. A moment later, outside the city, the old master was a little surprised to see Chung Chanmo coming to find him. The old man had also heard the news of Chung Chanmo and Huang Tian setting a new record in the Blade Swamp with their combined power. "Old master, lend me your iron shield and furnace for a few days. I want to raise my blacksmithing skill to intermediate level before the entrance exam," he suggested. The old master was shocked to his core upon hearing him speak, because he didn't expect him to be just a 12th grade student. "No, the entrance exam is only 4 days away. Aren't you going back to prepare for the battle? You have such good cultivation talent for 1,000 reasons. Don't let blacksmithing delay the entrance exam. Moreover, to advance to intermediate blacksmith, you need 10,000 experience points, let alone 4 days. Even 40 days might not be enough," the old master advised worriedly. But the old man was immediately silenced the moment Chung Chanmo threw a pile of nearly 50 Nikakamu bloodstones onto the table. These things were extremely rare, yet he had a whole pile of them, truly making the old master tremble in fear. Although the drop rate of Nikakamu bloodstones is very low, after Link Strike reaches 100, a bug will appear that forces them to drop. This is also why I only use the Void Orb to attack in the final pass, he thought with amusement. Using Nikakamu, bloodstones to forge equipment can increase blacksmithing experience 3-fold. With so many bloodstones, you might actually be able to create a miracle, the old master predicted. That very night, Chung Chanmo truly succeeded in forging his first piece of equipment. Moreover, it even surpassed the excellent level limit, which greatly broadened the old master's horizons. 3 days later, he finally succeeded in learning the intermediate blacksmithing skill, capable of forging equipment with a minimum of perfect quality. To advanced blacksmithing, he still needed 100,000 blacksmithing experience points and recognition from the Blacksmithing Association. The old master went from one shock to another, witnessing Chung Chanmo in just 3 short days. Not only did he gain 10,000 experience points, but he also used 50 Nikakamu bloodstones to successfully forge 46 finished products. A beginner blacksmith achieving a 92% success rate. Although my blacksmithing talent can be said to be among the top ranks of the Heaven's origin continent, compared to you, it's truly not worth mentioning, the old master said, tears streaming down his face, covering his face and muttering. Before leaving, Chung Tianmo asked to leave this pile of equipment with the old man asking him to help sell it. He would return to find him after passing the entrance exam. As soon as Chung Tianmo returned to the school gate, teacher Lu Guang was already waiting there. He also told him the details about the entrance exam. The exam location was the Hanwoo City Stadium, and at that time, over 400,000 students would participate in the entrance exam. Jiangcheng City is just a small provincial-level city in the 32 northern provinces of Hubei. It does not have the qualifications to be an examination center. The secret realm for this exam is called Nokmort 3, Can Level 21. The entire process has a total of 4 bosses. You must defeat at least 2 to pass the secret realm test. The entrance exam has been improved by Blue Star scientific experts. Even if you die, you will not suffer any penalties. However, each person only has one chance in their life. The results of this exam will directly determine everyone's highest potential limit, teacher Lu Guang explained to Chung Tianmo as they walked. Because he was a great hero of Jiangcheng Academy teacher, Lu Guang decided to give him a small surprise. He said that then suddenly opened the main hall door wide. What appeared before Chung Tianmo was a group of younger students loudly cheering and making a ruckus upon seeing him. Chung Tianmo had now become an idol in the hearts of Jiangcheng students and teachers. Teacher Lu Guang stood on the podium solemnly announcing, "Students, today is the day all 12th grade students of Jiangcheng Academy depart to participate in the entrance exam. However, before that I must announce an important matter. Through discussions among the high-ranking officials of Jiangcheng Academy, it has been unanimously decided to bestow the title of honorary principal upon student Chung Tianmo." As soon as teacher Lu Guang finished speaking, a thunderous round of applause erupted. Everyone absolutely supported the academy's decision, because without Chung Tianmo, there would be no new Jiangcheng. Only Chung Tianmo, after hearing this announcement, felt weak in his limbs, because he realized that he was after all just an ordinary 12th grade student. How could he be an honorary principal? The teachers, regardless of Chung Tianmo's worries, were confident that he could do it. They surged forward to shake Chung Tianmo's hand and congratulate him, making him extremely awkward. Well, go big or go home. Chung Tianmo, after a sigh, straightened his back, puffed out his chest, and made a solemn promise. "As long as Jiangcheng Academy doesn't betray me, I will never betray Jiangcheng Academy." As for the direct admission slot, Chung Tianmo yielded it then. Teacher Lu Guang said that the academy had decided to give it to Luo Jingjing. Luo Jingjing, with a shy demeanor, stood before Chung Tianmo and quietly and awkwardly asked him which top 10 school he intended to apply to. Li Hong stood by smiling broadly and whispered to Chung Tianmo, guessing that Luo Jingjing might have a crush on him. The students below shared the same thought as Li Hong enthusiastically playing matchmaker for this handsome couple, making the two involved blush. Just then, Chung Tianmo's phone suddenly rang, interrupting the ambiguous atmosphere. On the other end of the line, Wu Zhongluo, a member of the Standing Committee of the Tianhai City Management Association, requested a meeting. On the day of the entrance exam, Li Hong on the bus was still nagging, wanting to know why Chung Tianmo didn't accept an excellent girl like Luo Jingjing. But Chung Tianmo was busy with his own thoughts, at the moment not paying attention to Li Hong's words. He didn't expect that the previous incident with Ding Hong would lead to Vice Principal Zhong Hongshan of Magic Spirit University. The person who protected him, the Wu Zhongluo he mentioned, was probably the mysterious old man he met that day. "If it weren't for him, I'm afraid I would have died without a burial place," Chung Tianmo thought, annoyed. The Jiangcheng Academy's convoy suddenly found its path blocked, unable to proceed because it had inadvertently taken the parking spot of the Hanwoo Alliance School. While the people from Hanwoo School were aggressively and arrogantly using their power to criticize Jiangcheng Academy, Wu Zhongluo stepped out of his car from a distance, appearing like a god, making the Hanwoo people shiver in fear. They trembled, their faces pale, promising to immediately arrange for the entire high-level leadership of the association to greet Wu Zhongluo, but he flatly refused. Seeing Wu Zhongluo approach teacher Lu Guang to find student Chung Tianmo, the Hanwoo people were extremely perplexed as to why a high-ranking commissioner like Wu Zhongluo would specifically visit a student. They guessed something bad was going to happen. They broke into a cold sweat and told each other to retreat, but cleared the parking spot for Jiangcheng Academy. Wu Zhongluo finally met Chung Tianmo and was extremely pleased. He quietly pulled out an item from his pocket, the compensation from Magic Spirit Academy for Chung Tianmo, under the astonished gazes of everyone. They couldn't understand what Cheng Tianmo had done to make Magic Spirit Academy a top 10 national school send such compensation. Moreover, seeing Cheng Tianmo so close to Wu Zhonglu truly made teacher Lu Guang admire him more and more. At the examination center's monitoring room, the teachers whispered about how Hanwu School had just been humiliated by Jiangcheng Academy, considering them bitter rivals from now on. The top 1,000 potential ranking now appeared. The top 300 were almost all from Hanwu School. But the strongest person from Hanwu Marshao was only ranked second. First place, however, belonged to Cheng Tianmo, making the Hanwu people furious, banging on tables in disbelief. Everyone in the hall was chattering, half doubting, half believing, questioning each other, making the atmosphere increasingly tense. Inside the examination hall, the tension was equally high, as the content of this entrance exam had just been revealed. All candidates had to enter the level 20 secret realm, knock more 3 can, defeat at least 2 out of 4 bosses to successfully gain admission to universities. The exam officially began. In the transmission array, Cheng Tianmo silently thought, "The results of this exam will directly determine my future potential. This time I can't hold anything back. I will show everyone my true strength. Only then can I achieve a proper status in the future. I don't want to encounter another incident like the one at Magic Spirit Academy. If it weren't for that mysterious old man, I might have fallen into an abyss of despair. So I must become even stronger." Now is the time to open the basic tempering secret realm, Cheng Tianmo declared, donning his phantom cloak. In Blue Star, although one can obtain tempering buffs by setting new secret realm projection records, the lowest basic tempering can only store one type of buff, no matter how many records are set. Fortunately, Cheng Tianmo had already set records for all basic buffs in Jiangcheng City, so he now had many choices. Cheng Tianmo said, then immediately reached out and clicked the button to select Basic Tempering, Enhanced Fundamentals. With a whoosh, a green aura enveloped him. Outside on the large screen, students gathered admiring Cheng Tianmo's system panel. He was the first student in Xia Nation's history to achieve an SSS grade potential evaluation. Moruo Tuikan was once a miraculous city, a crystallization of supreme technological skill. Now it had been contaminated with radiation, leaving only mutated monsters and out-of-control machinery. The candidates were led to the entrance of the underground castle in Moruo Tuikan. The exam officially began. Cheng Tianmo stood in the corridor, looking down the spiral staircase where boss number 1 resided. The steps next to him were filled with terrifying howling mutated rats, the size of wolves. According to normal procedure, one should clear each step from top to bottom. But since Cheng Tianmo was successful, he would have his own path. He quickly unfurled his umbrella, activated his equipment disguise, then leaped down towards the boss radiation slime, a familiar face to Cheng Tianmo. This radiation slime was a little stronger than the ones outside, not only increasing 2 levels, but also gaining an additional 500 health points. But things are different now. Based on my current attribute level, I have 50% additional damage against you. He roared, glaring powerfully, transforming his weapon into a machine gun and continuously firing at the boss. The radiation slime, hit by a barrage of bullets, immediately dissolved into a muddy mess. In the monitoring room, the teacher's eyes widened in disbelief that Cheng Tianmo could eliminate all the radiation slimes, even though the exam had only just begun 2 minutes ago. Because they were so shocked, they decided to closely observe him in the second round to see what would happen. Seeing Cheng Tianmo calmly walk straight towards a pile of bomb robots, all the teachers looked bewildered, not understanding why he did that. These bomb robots were not ordinary small monsters. Their bomb-throwing skill was an indiscriminate area attack, so even at level 20, he couldn't withstand 2 hits. They all guessed that Cheng Tianmo was nothing more than a reckless individual, but it seemed they were greatly mistaken. Cheng Tianmo moved lightly and swiftly, like a cat soaring through the air along the wall without being hit by a single bomb. His judgment was truly top-notch. The entire hall immediately buzzed with excitement, greatly impressed by Cheng Tianmo's movement ability. At the end of this path, boss number 2 would appear. Everyone was extremely curious to see how Cheng Tianmo would deal with the boss in front of him and the 100 bomb robots stuck behind him. Unexpectedly, he agilely leaped onto the back of the spider boss. Simultaneously, he bombarded the bomb robots behind him. After transforming his weapon into a staff, Cheng Tianmo suddenly plunged into the crowd of robots. After transforming his weapon into a staff, Cheng Tianmo suddenly plunged into the crowd of robots. And so in less than a second, a sky-shattering explosion, filled with smoke and dust, erupted. He successfully sent both the robot monsters and the spider boss to their demise with just 2 small skills. Cheng Tianmo caused both the boss and over 100 small monsters to perish simultaneously. His calculation ability astonished all the teachers to the point of tears. After more than 100 years, a genius like Chung Tianmo finally appeared, making everyone excited and feel that Xia Nation had hope to rise. In the surging atmosphere, they decided to switch the main screen to Chung Tianmo's first-person perspective to meticulously study his transformation operations. Anyone who wanted to see their own students could use the small screen. The teachers of Hanwoo School were furious because the spotlight of the day had been stolen by Chung Tianmo, not their own school's students. However, now you are being watched by hundreds of eyes. Just a small mistake will be caught immediately. I want to see if facing the supervision of all the teachers, you can avoid making any mistakes. Like before, the teacher, who was overly competitive with students, thought to himself. Inside, he finally encountered the serial attacker 996, the top killing machine of Moruo Thuikan. According to tradition in previous years, defeating it would definitely guarantee admission to a top 10 university. The reason it was called the Guardian of the Top 10 Universities was because of its debilitating buff skill, Fading Light Aura. This Fading Light Aura was a periodic buff, released every 5 seconds, increasing physical damage taken by enemies within a 50-meter radius by 5%. This meant that the challenger would take 60% increased physical damage in just 1 short minute, greatly increasing the probability of sudden death. But these things were just minor tricks to Chung Tianmo. He quickly slashed and diced at the machine's body with his sword. Taking advantage of its unguarded moment, he slid past and hugged it, intending to use a reverse takedown. The teachers thought Chung Tianmo was foolish for using a reverse takedown on a heavy unit, a serious violation of basic knowledge. But after looking closely again, they were startled to realize that Chung Tianmo was not affected by the Fading Light Aura. It was as if he had caught the 0.1 second moment of invincibility during the reverse takedown. Some skills, when cast, would have a period of invincibility due to the extremely short duration. Very few people could take advantage of it. However, as long as one was in the invincible period, they could be immune to any damage and abnormal status. Each awakened profession more or less had a few such skills. It seemed this was why Chung Tianmo chose the solo player profession. Chung Tianmo was currently busy in a one-on-one battle with the killing machine. Countless moves accompanied by successive physical impacts were continuously unleashed by him. The moment the Fading Light Aura was ready with its 5-second cooldown, Chung Tianmo quickly switched his weapon form to a long sword and charged forward to meet the attack. The divine weapon in Chung Tianmo's hand instantly made the teacher's eyes widen in awe at its superb quality. Chung Tianmo was not affected by the Fading Light Aura because he had known how to utilize the invincible moment of 3/combo. Such predictive ability combined with excellent execution, the teachers sadly realized that they might never surpass Chung Tianmo in their entire lives. He was now preparing to reach the final steps with the killing machine. After the continuous barrage of illusionary rune projectiles fired by Chung Tianmo, the killing machine immediately died on the spot due to its greatly reduced stats. He successfully set a new record of 24 minutes, defeating the previous record of 2 hours and 31 minutes. The entire hall buzzed with discussion. If Chung Tianmo transferred to a combat mage, he would definitely be able to become a Tier 4 Battle Spirit Wise Tarp, or even a Supreme Martial Saint in the future. Your vision is still too limited. In my opinion, Chung Tianmo is very likely to go down a completely new path in the near future. Perhaps his solo player profession will surpass all other professions, Wu Zhongluo stated. The reason why the mechanical Maru Niue Likaya could become the final boss of Moruo Thuikan was not only because of its level 24 6,000 health points and astonishing physical defense, but also because after the battle began, all types of monsters from the entire dungeon would continuously appear in the 6 passages surrounding the boss's main hall. To defeat it, players must simultaneously face the boss and countless small monsters from 4 sides. Just a slight mistake could lead to being submerged in a monster tide. Therefore, no one has ever passed this high school exam before. That's hard for others, but easy as pie for Chung Tianmo. He confidently thought he could deal with it in just 2 minutes. Thinking was doing, Chung Tianmo immediately muttered the names of a large number of pet legions that appeared to block the path of the small monsters, then attacked the boss with full force. After summoning his entire legion, Chung Tianmo quickly switched his weapon to a machine gun. He aimed at them and pulled the trigger, firing wildly, eliminating them in an instant. At the same time, Ma Xiao from Hanwoo School, who was confidently beaming with his 30-minute record of defeating Boss 2, proudly thought that this year's provincial valedictorian would belong to him. Suddenly, at this very moment, the system announced, "Congratulations, Chung Tianmo has become this year's valedictorian of Northern Hubei Province, with a challenge completion time of 30 minutes, causing him to cry out in dismay on the spot. It really is like getting a head start only to fall flat." Li Changyu from Hanwoo School was equally surprised as Ma Xiao after hearing this news. As for Luo Jingjing and Li Hong, they were extremely happy for Chung Tianmo after hearing the news, vowing to learn from him. In the stands, the female students were enthusiastically screaming and cheering for Chung Chanmo. He had now become the #1 potential target in their hearts. The director of Hanwoo informed by his subordinates that students were failing and being eliminated due to the impact of Chung Chanmo's performance was so furious he nearly spat blood. He could only grit his teeth, bang on the tables and chairs, unable to do anything else. Meanwhile, Woo Jonglo was joyfully applauding Chung Chanmo's impressive performance, with everyone else feeling that he was truly a genius. A blessing to Xia Nation, thanks to Chung Chanmo Jiangcheng Academy, had truly taught Hanwoo School a memorable lesson today. After successfully passing Nokmort Tuikan, Chung Chanmo's reward was upgraded by 1 level by the system, receiving a total of 182,933 experience points and a diamond chest. Although he was quite puzzled as to why he could receive a diamond chest in this level 20 entrance exam secret realm, he immediately opened the chest to see what was inside. The system awarded Chung Chanmo a set of S-grade skill books, exactly what he needed. Due to the limitations of my spell controller profession, I cannot learn skills at the academy, and finding S-grade skill books outside is truly absurd. So this reward is truly like a drowning man grasping a straw, especially the attack speed increase effect, which perfectly compensates for the agility point of the limit effect right now, Chung Chanmo said happily. The so-called agility point of the limit effect refers to the diminishing increase in attack speed, corresponding to an increase in agility points. The attack speed book could be directly added and superimposed onto his current attack speed, completely disregarding the limit effect, a qualitative leap indeed. Through this, he learned the basic attack speed passive skill, which could increase his attack speed by 15% higher than most current level 30 players. The final hidden reward was a bottle of radiation water. Just by pouring this water onto the final boss, he would receive a wind dust mask, which allowed the wearer to transform into the form of the dwarf race. After receiving all the rewards, Chung Chanmo finally proceeded to the academy admission section. Chung Chanmo returned proudly amidst the joyous welcome of his classmates and teachers. Everyone vied to surround him, chattering with questions and congratulations. There was no small amount of flattery in their words, which slightly annoyed Chung Chanmo. These people are truly calculating, wanting to use public opinion to force me into being a patriot, he thought. Suppose beasts attack later, I can't not go to battle, otherwise I'll be condemned and criticized. It's truly stabbing someone without a knife, Chung Chanmo thought, vexed. He then came up with a plan. He called out to the teachers who had just praised him for bringing glory to the country, asking them to step forward. It's nothing, I just want to get to know potential comrades who might fight alongside me in the future. I know my own limitations, and in the future, if I have to sacrifice for the country, I naturally have to find like-minded people to go to the battlefield together. If you teachers were so eloquent just now, you must have already prepared yourselves to die right. He gritted his teeth, threatening, which scared the teachers stiff. They trembled hastily, refusing and pretending to be flustered, saying they were weak and couldn't compare to him. What a funny statement. According to your logic, a student like me dares to go, but you teachers, a group of level 30 and 40 individuals want to desert. Is Xia Nation not your homeland? Or did your previous words have other intentions? Chung Chanmo lowered his voice, feigning suspicion. The students, hearing Chung Chanmo's logical words, immediately began to clamor, defending him, and claiming that those teachers only knew how to morally bind and threaten to destroy Xia Nation's future geniuses. I heard everything just now. Guo Lian will now represent the Ministry of Education in dealing with you. All 6 of you will have your teaching qualifications revoked and will never be employed again. Your schools will have their evaluation reduced by 2 levels for the next 5 years. The chairman's decisive statement struck the teachers like lightning. They immediately panicked, kneeling and begging for another chance, tears streaming down their faces. Wu Chongluo praised Chung Chanmo not only for his outstanding talent, but also for his extremely mature mindset. Afterward, Wu Zhongluo asked Chairman Guo for permission to arrange a private room for him and Chung Chanmo to talk. In the meeting room, Wu Zhongluo sipped his tea, wanting to know if he knew any high-ranking members of their management association. Chung Chanmo was startled, knowing he couldn't hide it any longer, so he said he had only coincidentally met the old man by the lake while fishing and didn't know his true identity. Wu Zhongluo flinched when Chung Chanmo mentioned fishing. When Chung Chanmo produced Elder Qin's token, he was so astonished he sprang to his feet. In the high echelons of the Management Association, there was only one person named Qin, and that was Xia Nation's only Tier 4 combat mage. A peerless powerhouse standing at the top of Xia Nation's pyramid, also known as Battle Spirit Wise Top, who surpassed level 75 Qin Feiyu. Even though Elder Qin possessed extremely strong combat power, his personality was also notoriously eccentric, never easily befriending others. Zheng Qianmo was clearly just a student, so why would Elder Qin value him so much? No matter what with this connection, this child's future development will definitely be extremely smooth, Wu Zhongluo thought, sweating. He didn't reveal too much information about Elder Qin. He only told Zheng Qianmo that the old man was a top-tier powerhouse in Xia Nation and advised Zheng Qianmo to always wear the ring Elder Qin had given him. Jiangcheng Satellite TV was now extensively reporting on valedictorian Zheng Qianmo with his glorious victory, creating history for Jiangcheng Academy. The third-year teachers of Jiangcheng Academy and the mayor personally came to the scene to welcome the heroes. At the gate of Jiangcheng Academy, countless large and small cars converged for the optional admissions day. Everyone in the top 300 of the entire province was qualified to participate in the first selection round. For the first time in history, 16 schools from the top 30 nationwide packed the entrance, and everyone was curious to know which school Zheng Qianmo would choose. In the meeting room, Lu Yanmin, the representative of Jiangcheng Academy, displayed on the large screen the students who met the school's criteria. He announced that everyone could enter their desired student ID into the console. Faced with Zheng Qianmo's incredibly impressive top profile, everyone wanted to win him over to their school. And so it was no surprise that Zheng Qianmo comfortably topped the voting list. 5 minutes later, please come to your interview rooms, I have arranged everything. However, student Zheng Qianmo's situation is quite special. All schools want to interview him. If everyone is so enthusiastic, why not wait until other students finish their interviews and then hold a group interview, Lu Yanmin suggested. The school representatives below immediately protested loudly, claiming that this was not in line with the rules. But in just a few seconds, Magic Spirit Academy and Blue Heaven Academy made a U-turn and readily agreed to participate in a public interview with Zheng Qianmo. Other universities not wanting to be left out, and also curious to witness how monstrous a student with 22,000 combat power and an SSS grade potential evaluation truly was. Quickly they all unanimously changed their minds and agreed to participate. A moment later, the results of the independent interviews were out. Jiangcheng Academy had approved 28 students with an admission rate exceeding 60%. Luo Jingjing was also accepted by Beijing University. Lu Yanmin was sweating profusely, unable to believe that so many of his students were accepted by famous schools, feeling that it was all thanks to Zheng Qianmo. Next we'll have to see Zheng Qianmo's performance. The group interview with 16 schools unprecedented before is the last thing I can do for you. Whatever your decision from this moment on, your reputation will ascend. Lu Yanmin looked at the tightly closed interview room door in front of him, filled with worry for Zheng Qianmo. As he stepped into the room with N judges seated in a circle, Chang Yuexing, the representative of Magic Spirit Academy, spoke up apologizing to Zheng Qianmo for past misunderstandings. So he's a subordinate sent by Zhong Hongshan. It seems Magic Spirit Academy intends to resolve their grudge with me, he thought. Wang Kaifu, the representative of Blue Heaven Academy, also suddenly stood up. He stated that an acquaintance had introduced Zheng Qianmo to them, which startled Zheng Qianmo, wondering if that person was Huang Tian. The others, seeing that Magic Spirit Academy and Blue Heaven Academy had prior acquaintance with Zheng Qianmo, felt a little jealous, gently reminding Zheng Qianmo that choosing a school should not solely be based on connections. Glancing to the opposite side, Zheng Qianmo recognized the man sitting slumped in the crowd as the representative of the Divine Language Academy, who now looked significantly downcast and faded. Enough with the pleasantries. The representative of Qingbei Academy quickly began the interview by asking what Zheng Qianmo's purpose was in choosing the solo player profession. Hearing Zheng Qianmo boldly respond, to reign over heaven's origin, the people below gasped, slightly impressed by his audacious words. It's fine for young people to have dreams, but you still need to be a bit realistic. If you're so confident, then I ask you, with a profession that has no late-game potential, like a solo player, how do you plan to reign over heaven's origin? Ren Heng, the representative of Ice and Snow Academy, asked. Others also felt that although Zheng Qianmo possessed extremely strong power, the solo player profession was extremely weak in the late game, which was also the basic reason why the vast majority of people here did not dare to bid casually for him. Who said a solo player's attack power is very weak? They can come here and try it. He proudly challenged, making Ren Heng eagerly agree to play. Young people nowadays are truly crazy. If you can defeat me today, from now on, I will not only never criticize you, but I will also praise you endlessly, Ren Heng, being combative, proposed. And so the battle between Zheng Qianmo and Ren Heng took place in an unprecedentedly intense and exciting atmosphere. Ren Heng, right from the start, unleashed his skills with astonishing speed, and the level of his techniques was incredibly high, as if to show Zheng Qianmo the difference in combat experience between people of different levels. Quick as lightning, a barrage of ice spear formations unleashed by Ren Heng rushed towards Zheng Qianmo. But he remained unfazed, calmly pulling out his machine gun and firing wildly at Ren Heng, making him spit blood and collapse after just one move. Everyone around was speechless with shock, unable to believe that Cheng Qianmo possessed such incredibly fast skill execution and that special superb silver weapon in his hand. Both Chang Yuexing and Wang Kaifu were sweating profusely as they witnessed Cheng Qianmo's formidable strength firsthand. And so the academy representatives clamored, vying with each other to offer privileges, currency, and valuable scholarships, hoping to lure Cheng Qianmo to their schools. Amidst the competitive wave, only old Chen from Divine Revelation Academy remained silent and timid because he was sure that Cheng Qianmo would not choose his ordinary quiet school. Faced with the urging of those around him, old Chen only trembled, saying that Divine Revelation Academy would grant full access to all secret realms and a power orb if Cheng Qianmo agreed to enroll. Divine Revelation Academy's offer was only that much, which made the surrounding people slightly stunned. Although the power orb is not bad and can increase all attributes by 5 points, your Divine Revelation Academy's right to enter secret realms isn't worth much. What student can defeat the bizarre and strange secret realm areas of yours? They laughed mockingly, making old Chen blush. Only Cheng Qianmo didn't think that way. In the eyes of others, skill books were extremely valuable, but to him, they had no value at all. However, the right to enter Divine Revelation Academy's secret realm area was exactly what he needed now, plus a power orb, which could be said to be a pleasant surprise. He thought for a moment, then immediately spoke up, saying he would make his own decision. Old Chen from Divine Revelation Academy bowed his head in dejection, thinking that he would definitely never choose his school because it lacked both reputation and high benefits. But in the end, Cheng Qianmo's decision was indeed Divine Revelation Academy, which shocked the entire hall to the core, making them want to collapse on the spot. Especially old Chen. When he told this to the old master also profusely scolded Cheng Qianmo for being foolish, asking why he, the valedictorian of Northern Hubei province, would choose that declining Divine Revelation Academy. When Cheng Qianmo told old man Jiang about his choice, the old man erupted, scolding Cheng Qianmo for being foolish. You, the top scorer of Northern Hubei province, why on earth would you choose that declining Divine Revelation Academy? Old man, you don't need to worry about this. I know my limits. Let's talk business. How much of the equipment I consigned with you earlier has been sold? Cheng Qianmo asked. The old man guessed that Cheng Qianmo had his own plans and quietly replied, all 46 pieces of equipment have been sold. The profit is 920 gold coins. There was still some time before the start of the academy year, and Cheng Qianmo planned to make a trip to Thunder City to take care of some matters. The old master heard this and gave Cheng Qianmo a gold token, saying it would help him if he wanted to participate in the advanced blacksmith examination. Holding the token, Cheng Qianmo guessed it probably held the old master's unforgettable memories. After deducting the 120 gold coins transaction fee, I secretly sent to the old master, all my current assets are 933 gold coins. With this money next, I will buy materials for the second stage of the Flowing Light 1000-blade scythe. And the black card that Zhong Hongshan gave me, I might as well go to the auction house while I'm at it. Cheng Qianmo mused to himself, then quickly set off. Before leaving the beginner village, Cheng Qianmo spent a large sum of money to learn all 5 sub-professions: herbalism, alchemy, mining, skinning, and material processing. Over the past 8 days, he had been hunting and gathering along the way, and his herbalism, mining, and skinning skills had increased by 90% experience. Holding a roll of lion hide, Cheng Qianmo happily realized that at his current speed, his 3 basic gathering skills would definitely reach maximum experience before he arrived at Thunder City. Suddenly the sound of a Master Catis echoed in Cheng Qianmo's ears from afar. Master Catis was an extremely rare mobile treasure in Heaven's origin. Although its level was only 27, its health was very high, reaching 8,000 points, making it difficult for players of the same level to eliminate it. However, if one was lucky enough to defeat it, there was a very small chance of dropping epic grade level 40 equipment. God of Wealth is here, God of Wealth is here. Cheng Qianmo was not foolish enough to miss this opportunity and quickly flew towards the source of the sound. But as he approached, Cheng Qianmo heard human voices. Ling Ruoxi at level 14 was trembling in front of the Master Catis. Because it was too strong, she wasn't strong enough to fight it, so she only knew that running was the best strategy. Seeing Master Catis continuously chasing her, Ling Ruoxi angrily unleashed illusionary rune projectiles and meteor chain strikes, firing rapidly at the monster. He observed from afar, a little surprised. I didn't expect someone with such a low level to have a faster attack speed than me. She seems like a good seed, he thought. At the very moment that good seed. Ling Ruoxi was about to be overwhelmed by Master Catis's violent attack. He appeared just in time, looking cool as a cucumber, powerfully helping her shatter the monster with incredible speed. Thanks to defeating Master Catis, Cheng Qianmo was promoted to level 22. He received the powerful epic-grade Spirit Rhino Staff weapon. The Spirit Rhino Staff was an extremely rare top-grade magical weapon in his previous life, and also the earliest skill damage-boosting weapon for magic-type professions. Although Chung Chanmo couldn't use this, he was sure he could sell it for a high price. Ling Ruoxi, after being saved by the cool and skilled Chung Chanmo, was extremely admiring and gently wondered why he was so strong at only level 22, while she was as weak as a snail. Your innate talent must provide a large attack speed, estimated to retain a minimum of over 38%, Chung Chanmo guessed, spot on, which surprised Ling Ruoxi a little. But your technique is still a bit unrefined. The skill requirements for close combat mages are very high. Although your strategy just now wasn't bad, you weren't skilled enough in controlling the timing of skill activation. Chung Chanmo gently explained, then quickly turned and walked straight away, leaving Ling Ruoxi still very confused as to why Chung Chanmo, a solo player, understood close combat mages so well. Then seeing Chung Chanmo unleash a flurry of attacks on the monsters with his own eyes, Ling Ruoxi grew more and more impressed and admiring of him. His understanding of close combat mages completely surpassed that of the teachers in her school. Just by observing Chung Chanmo's movements, Ling Ruoxi felt as if a whole new door had opened for her. After dealing with the monsters, Chung Chanmo gently bid farewell to Ling Ruoxi to continue his journey. Ling Ruoxi bowed her head in thanks to Chung Chanmo, accidentally revealing her large and round spiritual soul, which made Chung Chanmo so embarrassed he wanted to dig a hole and hide. Suddenly, a blinding flash of lightning streaked across the sky. The sky then inexplicably turned blood red, making the atmosphere incredibly gloomy and terrifying. The system issued an urgent notification: blood moon eclipse, heaven and earth anomaly thunder. City area will see monsters appear in swarms within 5 minutes. Ling Ruoxi, hearing the news, could only cry loudly about her bad luck like New Year's Eve. She was still a distance from Thunder City and worried she wouldn't be able to escape. Beast tides are usually divided into 3 levels: small, medium, and large. Thunder City is just a primary main city in this area, so a medium-level beast tide shouldn't appear. Now we can only look for a place to hide nearby. Chung Chanmo gently comforted Ling Ruoxi, then quickly carried her on his back. He ran straight towards a corner of the forest amidst her wails, as she hadn't fully understood what was happening. Behind them now, a dense horde of monsters was surging after them, making Ling Ruoxi finally realize that Chung Chanmo was only trying to save her. Although their current posture was a bit suggestive, Ling Ruoxi suggested that Chung Chanmo put her down so they could fight together, but he didn't want her to affect his sword-drawing speed, so he continued to carry her running faster and faster. He put Ling Ruoxi down next to an abandoned well. Chung Chanmo panted, telling her to quickly hide down there, and he could take care of himself. Ling Ruoxi was touched by everything Chung Chanmo had done for her so far. She couldn't bear to escape alone. She immediately and suddenly turned and pulled him, both of them plunging headfirst into the well. He was pulled by Ling Ruoxi, falling freely into the well. Feeling that if they continued to fall, they would both surely die, he tried to block themselves between the 2 well walls with his arms and legs. Although he tried not to think inappropriate thoughts, their current posture looked quite sensitive and not entirely suitable for children under 18. Ling Ruoxi shyly asked Chung Chanmo's name. She wanted to know if he was intentionally guiding her by coming with her. This girl is truly a femme fatale. Where does she come up with so many strange questions? Chung Chanmo held tightly around the neck by her, blushed like a tomato, thinking to himself. Chung Chanmo was sweating profusely secretly, praying for the monsters to leave so he could escape Ling Ruoxi's interrogation. Fortunately, thanks to a supporting tool, Chung Chanmo successfully got Ling Ruoxi out. Seeing that Ling Ruoxi's clothes were torn to shreds, he used a skill to help her create a set of beast hide clothes. Although this outfit didn't cover much of her body, it was still better than nothing. The moment he saw Ling Ruoxi step out in the beast hide outfit that only covered what needed to be covered, he was so embarrassed he nearly bled from his nose at the boldness of the outfit. Fortunately, he still had a beast hide cloak for her to wear temporarily. As if suffering from her wasn't enough, Chung Chanmo was even angered back by her. Women truly are sources of pain. The two quickly entered the bustling Thunder City. Ling Ruoxi, seeing that Chung Chanmo wanted to go to an auction, offered to help. Chung Chanmo happily agreed, saying he would buy her some clothes inside, which made Ling Ruoxi extremely excited. In a flash, she pulled him into a luxurious clothing store. The female employee, seeing Chung Chanmo and Ling Ruoxi dressed rustically, immediately showed a disdainful and mocking attitude. Ling Ruoxi finally found a satisfactory outfit after much searching, but the price was too expensive, over 30 gold coins, so she had no choice but to put it down. Chung Chanmo saw this and reassured her. Buy whatever you like, feel free. Saying so, he tossed a sparkling bag of gold coins in front of her, making the female employee's jaw drop. She immediately changed her attitude as quickly as an ex-lover wanting to get back together, hastily leading Ling Ruoxi to look at a few more outfits. A moment later, she had settled on 2 outfits for 40 gold coins, much to the employee's regret for not being able to entice Ling Ruoxi to buy more. Before paying, Cheng Qianmo picked up the clothes to check the quality. The quality of your clothes in my hand is terrible. The standards aren't even good, and there are even flaws. How dare you sell them so expensively? Is this bullying someone who's not in the business? Severely criticized by Cheng Qianmo, the female employee's face darkened and she retorted, "Sir, you can eat carelessly, but you can't speak carelessly. Our shop has been open for over 20 years, and our quality is famous as the best in Thunder City. Don't talk nonsense." "Oh, then call your owner out here. I can teach him how to be a tailor," he boldly replied, successfully attracting the attention of the shop owner with his daring tone. "I am the owner of this tailoring shop. You just said you wanted to teach me how to work," the shop owner asked, walking over from a distance. "Our clothing material ratio must be 50% silk, 40% ferret fur, and 10% sheep's wool, right? Clothes at this price daring to include sheep's wool. Even worse, this batch had a dyeing defect. The original brightness should have been 1 level higher than it is now, but now it's clearly darkened. Is this what you call top quality? You're just deceiving customers." Hit where it hurt by Cheng Qianmo, the shop owner flinched, her face turning pale green, trembling and frantically apologizing to Cheng Qianmo. She didn't expect to meet someone in the trade like him, and worried that if others found out, her tailoring shop would surely have to close. "Please forgive me, I had eyes but could not see Mount Tai. So you are a hidden master tailor. This batch of goods is indeed our mistake. I still hope, sir, that you will be lenient and not speak of this matter outside. I can offer you appropriate compensation," she pleaded frantically with Cheng Qianmo. Hearing Ling Ruoxi complain about how the female employee of this store dared to look down on them, the shop owner slapped the employee's cheek lightly with a bop and fired her on the spot. "I have fired the employee. Please don't be angry, sir. Today, anything in my shop that catches your eye, you can take it. Besides, here's a small token of appreciation. I hope you'll accept it." Hearing her flattery made Cheng Qianmo blush a little, and he chuckled, saying he was simply pointing out a small problem with the shop. As long as she didn't repeat it, it would be fine. Ling Ruoxi on her side showed no shyness at all. Taking advantage of the situation, she took 8 sets of the latest model clothes for free. She considered this a huge profit. Cheng Qianmo quietly opened the box the shop owner had pressed into his hand earlier. Inside there were 300 gold coins in hush money, gleaming brilliantly. "This time my assets have reached the astonishing figure of 1070 gold coins. In Jinfu City, Thunder City, I am now a magnate among magnates." Cheng Qianmo thought, delighted. Cheng Qianmo lightly opened the box the shop owner had pressed into his hand earlier. Inside there were 300 gold coins in hush money, gleaming brilliantly. "This time my assets have reached the astonishing figure of 1070 gold coins. In Jinfu City, Thunder City, I am now a magnate among magnates," Cheng Qianmo thought, delighted. Ling Ruoxi didn't hesitate, immediately pulling Cheng Qianmo's hand and leading him to the auction house. Standing in front of the auction house, Cheng Qianmo was dazed, surprised that this place was much more magnificent than in his previous life. Ling Ruoxi chuckled, teasing his dazed look, then quickly pulled him inside to the reception area. "Excuse me, how soon will the next auction begin? Are there any private rooms left?" Ling Ruoxi asked the employee, placing her silver VIP card in front of him. The employee's eyes widened when he saw Ling Ruoxi's powerful silver VIP card, stammering that the next auction would begin in 10 minutes, and that he would now arrange the last VIP room for her. "I'd already guessed that this girl was not ordinary, but I didn't expect her to have a silver card for the auction house. It must be from an adult in her family. But that's good. No need to reveal that black card," Cheng Qianmo secretly thought. Just then, Wei Junji and his subordinates swaggered in, cocking their heads and gesturing to the employee to quickly prepare a private room for them to participate in the auction. "Excuse me, honored guests. I'm truly sorry, but the last VIP room has just been reserved by this young lady. She is our silver card customer," the employee said. Wei Junji heard this and arrogantly tossed 3 gold cards onto the reception desk, making the employee's jaw drop. He immediately did a 180-degree turn with Ling Ruoxi. "I apologize, young lady, you'll just have to bear the inconvenience. Let me arrange the best regular private room for you." Ling Ruoxi was fuming and wanted to make a scene, but she quietly saw Cheng Qianmo shaking his head, signaling her to concede. The Wei Junji group, having seized the VIP room, were triumphant, laughing loudly as they arrogantly strode past Ling Ruoxi. Ling Ruoxi was extremely annoyed that Cheng Qianmo wouldn't let her argue with that arrogant Wei Junji. "Clearly, I arrived before them. It's okay, let's play them," Cheng Qianmo replied with a smile. Inside the room, Ling Ruoxi's mood was not improved by the recent incident, and she continuously grumbled and cursed that hateful person. "From my observation that Wei Junji is a level 26 elemental master. Knowing this, finding him won't be difficult." Wait a moment, I'll let him experience what real discrimination is like, Cheng Chanmo said coldly, then glared and rubbed his hands, looking quite dangerous. Appearing before him as his spiritual energy flowed were piles of extremely valuable rich red herbs and minerals, which made Ling Ruoxi's eyes widen in astonishment. Now she knew he had so many good things, no wonder his bag was always full of money. On stage, Wang Gang, the person in charge of this auction, announced the official start of today's auction. Today's first auction item is 10 stalks of Lanxi grass, a necessary material for elemental masters to craft grand blue potions. The starting price is 2 gold coins, and each bid must not be less than 20 silver coins. In VIP room 414, Wei Junji, seeing this, triumphantly decided to immediately bid 15 gold coins to win the 10 precious stalks of Lanxi grass. Not bad. Although it's a bit expensive, averaging 1.5 gold coins per stalk, it's still very valuable. After all, it's not easy to get 10 stalks of Lanxi grass at once, Wei Junji said, satisfied. Unexpectedly, the next auction item was still Lanxi grass, but this time there were 46 stalks. The starting price was even lower than the previous 10 stalks, causing the people below to clamour and compete to buy it. Wei Junji also hastily pressed the button to win, but unexpectedly the system displayed a message. This auction round forbade him from participating, which made Wei Junji's eyes turn red with anger. In the end, these 46 stalks of Lanxi grass found an owner, and the price was even cheaper than the 10 stalks Wei Junji had bought earlier. He lost heavily this time. It was all Cheng Chanmo's calculated scheme. The 2 batches of Lanxi grass just now were both put up for auction by me. However, I set a restriction on 1 batch, forbidding Wei Junji from bidding. Considering his desire for Lanxi grass, he had no reason not to bid on the second batch. The only explanation is that the person in room 414 is surnamed Wei, and he is an elemental master, Cheng Chanmo said. Ling Ruoxi was overjoyed, guessing that he must be going crazy now. This is just an appetizer later, he'll only be able to watch, Cheng Chanmo said with a smirk. And indeed, whenever Wei Junji selected an item afterward, he was forbidden from participating, which truly made him furious, wanting to know who was playing games with him. He roared, ordering his subordinates to quickly find Director Shu to see who this damn seller was that dared to be so bold. In a flash, they arrived at the last auction item of this round auction item, number 88, the epic grade Spirit Rhino Staff with 11 to Spirit and Physique, and plus 150 magic damage. It could be equipped at level 25, with a starting price of 100 gold coins, and each bid could not be less than 10 gold coins. Wei Junji coveted this item, but as soon as he pressed the button, the system notified him that he could only bid no less than 100 gold coins at a time. Wei Junji roared furiously, truly wanting to know who was intentionally messing with him. You want me to increase the price by 10 times, huh? You're playing me like that, right? Then today, I'll risk it all with you. Soon you'll know my money isn't that easy to take, Wei Junji said, trembling with anger, glaring at the screen and puffing. In the end, he spent 840 gold coins just to buy a Spirit Rhino staff weapon. This time, he overspent significantly. Cheng Chanmo, on the other hand, was ecstatic, because in just this day, including buying and selling his assets, had reached 2,660 gold coins. Suddenly, the door to his room was abruptly opened by the auction house employee. Wei Junji aggressively approached Cheng Chanmo, demanding to know if he had intentionally used tricks to mess with him. Cheng Chanmo initially only wanted to trick him out of a little money, but he didn't expect Wei Junji to have other intentions like this. It seemed he had to teach him a lesson. Seeing Cheng Chanmo boldly reply, yes, Wei Junji's subordinates immediately clamored and cursed him fiercely. Of course I know who Wei Junji is. What's so special about him? His mocking tone made Wei Junji want to beat him on the spot. His veins bulging on his forehead, he gritted his teeth and challenged him to a death match. Cheng Chanmo readily agreed. What the hell is there to be afraid of? And so a duel between Cheng Chanmo and Wei Junji took place under countless curious eyes. As soon as it began, Wei Junji pulled out the cool, epic-grade Spirit Rhino staff he had just bought continuously, unleashing a barrage of fire at Cheng Chanmo. Cheng Chanmo merely curved his lips, then suddenly teleported. He then launched a palm attack on Wei Junji from behind, leaving him no time to react. Wei Junji was thrown far away by Cheng Chanmo's force, screaming in confusion, not understanding what was happening. Cheng Chanmo continuously attacked Wei Junji's staff, making the people below guess that his goal was to wear down the staff's durability. If that were true, then Cheng Chanmo was indeed cunning and insidious, because when an equipment's durability reached 0, it would be permanently damaged and could not be repaired. Truly worthy of the man, I fancy he shows no mercy at all. Not only did he make Wei Junji lose money without gaining anything, but he also dropped 4 levels. Ling Ruoxi thought secretly admiring him from the sidelines. Wei Junji was now tattered and battered all over, and the Spirit Rhino staff in his hand was nearly broken in half by Cheng Chanmo. Right before the final illusionary rune shot knockout, Chung Qianmo truly landed a blow that shattered the spirit rhino staff in Wei Junji's hand amidst his cries of regret. Chung Qianmo's last magical attack directly hit Wei Junji's stomach, making him cough up blood. Along with the spirit rhino staff, which was now a useless piece of scrap in his hand, he fell to the ground, exploding and burning black on the spot. He approached Wei Junji, who was sprawled on the ground, and quietly pulled out a black VIP card, flexing it in front of him, which utterly stunned Wei Junji. The people around him, seeing the black card in Chung Qianmo's hand, immediately began discussing its extraordinary quality. I remember now, he's Chung Qianmo, the top scorer in northern Hubei province, nicknamed the Monster Rogue. I heard his potential evaluation is SSS grade. No wonder he beat Wei Junji like a dog. Not only is his strength far beyond his level, but he also has an unfathomable background. He must be from a major family in Jia Nation. Someone spoke up, revealing the whole truth about Chung Qianmo, giving Ling Ruoxi the chance to learn about his identity. She angrily approached him, grabbing his collar, looking furious about what he had dared to hide from her these past few days. "I'm sorry I didn't tell you because I wanted Wei Junji to take the bait. Please don't be angry," Chung Qianmo said, gently stroking Ling Ruoxi's head, making her blush, and her anger vanished. The auction house employee also did a 180-degree turn, bowing respectfully and apologizing to Chung Qianmo for not welcoming him properly. He took a small box from his pocket and asked him to accept it. "I must have been blind to offend such a great deity. It seems I won't get out of this without losing some blood today," the employee thought, sweating profusely and scheming. Seeing the sun-moon demon scales inside the small box, Chung Qianmo happily curved his lips, pleased to have more upgrade materials for his heavenly blade scythe. Today, this entire incident was Wei Junji's own fault. No one else can be blamed. Also, here's a list. If anyone sells the materials on it, please help me buy them back. After asking for the employee's help, he left with Ling Ruoxi. Seeing her looking thoughtful, Chung Qianmo curiously asked if she had something on her mind. "I have to go home for a while. Will you miss me?" Ling Ruoxi asked shyly, making Chung Qianmo's face turn crimson, unsure how to answer. Then suddenly she abruptly leaned in and kissed Chung Qianmo with a chew sound, then quickly ran off. Before leaving, she didn't forget to warn him not to look at other girls when she wasn't around. Chung Qianmo hugged his flushed face, delighted by the kiss, feeling that she was truly a little demoness. With an 80% experience bonus in just one day, Chung Qianmo fully leveled up his herbalism with various rare herbs. It was definitely worth spending 400 gold coins to rent a high-level potion crafting room. Since he had used up all the herbs he collected along the way, Chung Qianmo decided it was time to go out and check on the goods. Chung Qianmo said it, then immediately walked out and went around Thunder City's Nightshade Town. Nightshade Town was a strange monster den, occupied by level 25 resentful spirits. However, after nightfall, the resentful spirits here would become 5 times stronger than during the day, so no normal players would appear at this time. This was his private stage. The Night of Death officially begins, Chung Qianmo thought excitedly. He immediately drew his weapon and successively summoned various elemental contract spirits and aggressive puppets, then ordered them to drag all the monsters in the area into the fight. They obeyed Chung Qianmo's command, quickly scattering to carry out their mission. "All of you gather in the central square and temporarily hold off all the resentful spirits. In this last room, I'll handle it myself." Chung Qianmo ran panting to a room door, then shouted and swiftly leaped in through the window. He used a net to trap all the resentful spirits inside, then activated Far Travel Hook and Agility Potion, rushing to bring them outside before they all perished. Fortunately, when they got outside, they hadn't all died yet and were gathering together. He immediately unleashed Ice Wall to gather them in one spot, then snapped his fingers for a quantum explosion to blast down with a bang. With a boom, countless black smoke and intermittent electrical currents crackled and buzzed after the earth-shattering explosion. Chung Qianmo, seeing that they were all immediately defeated, happily thought, "It seems that using large-scale destructive weapons like this atomic bomb is an extremely powerful attack for areas below level 30, truly worthy of a skill secretly learned from the altar. Just a few more waves of light, and my experience will have increased by 140. Chung Qianmo clenched his fist, determined. After he successfully gathered their corpses, the monsters trembled and revived. He once again raised his hand to the sky, trying to summon a super-large gigantic attack to perform a simple mechanization upgrade. After just one night, Chung Qianmo had advanced to level 25. After allocating points, his 79 basic strength points were gradually catching up to his agility attribute. Before level 30, I'll be able to get both basic attributes over 100. The new student enrollment day is in 4 days. I'll use this time to complete my skinning experience, he thought excitedly, checking the system and outlining his next plan. He was true to his word. In just 3 days, utterly exhausted, Chung Qianmo finally achieved maximum experience in basic skinning, though it took a toll on him. as he was receiving his intermediate skinning skill book from the reception desk of the leather crafting workshop. The chairman of the Thunder City Life Skills Association spoke up from behind, striking up a conversation with Chung Chanmo. The people around them, seeing these two talented individuals meet here, felt a bit envious of Chung Chanmo's incredible life skill talent. Young friend, at such a young age, you can advance 2 sub-professions, herbalism and skinning, to intermediate level. This talent is truly rare and hard to find. I am Gao Jin, the chairman of the Thunder City Life Skills Association. My subordinates reported your performance at the herbal store and the leather crafting workshop, so I want to invite you to join our association. Gao Jin extended an invitation, but unexpectedly received a blunt refusal from Chung Chanmo, which slightly shocked him. Don't refuse so quickly. I'm not just inviting you to join, I'm offering you the position of council member of the Life Skills Association. This is the 3rd rank in the association, only below the chairman and the elders. At all shops on Heaven's Origin continent, you will receive a permanent 15% discount. With just this, you can save countless amounts of money. Gao Jin persisted, continuing to offer benefits to persuade Chung Chanmo. This Life Skills Association did not appear in his previous life. Judging by the reactions of those around him, it seemed to offer significant benefits. Chen Tianmo pondered for a moment, but his answer was still no. This truly gave Gao Jin a headache, as he thought Chung Tianmo didn't fully understand the position and authority of this council member role. The council member position is still not enough. Chung Tianmo proudly spoke, causing the crowd below to murmur that he was being a bit too greedy, not being satisfied with such good conditions. With your 2 current intermediate sub-professions, the conditions I offered are already the limit. If you still can't accept, then I can only give up. Gao Jin said, then quietly held his head and walked away, filled with regret. Chung Tianmo has immense talent, but his personality is too greedy and arrogant. Who said I only have 2 sub-professions at an intermediate level? Chung Tianmo suddenly spoke, making Gao Jin hastily turn his head. Is what you just said true? If you truly have 3 sub-professions at an intermediate level, I will give you an elder position. All shops will enjoy a permanent 20% discount. Gao Jin declared, trembling. He pondered for a moment, feeling that a 20% discount at shops was quite good, then pulled out an empty skill book he had just learned. This was especially impressive as blacksmithing was the most difficult of the 3 professions, making everyone's eyes widen in surprise. How can this be? I'm only an intermediate blacksmith. Where did he get so much energy? Gao Jin's jaw dropped in disbelief, and so Chung Tianmo accepted the elder position proposed by Gao Jin. The 2 quickly set off for the Thunder City Life Skills Association. I've been studying along the way just now, and I didn't expect young friend's blacksmithing skill to already surpass mine. I am truly ashamed. Ahead is the Thunder City Life Skills Association. There I will bestow upon you the Elder's insignia. In the future, all shops upon seeing your insignia will give you the highest respect. Gao Jin said, Chairman Gao, may I ask what the relationship is between your Blacksmith Association and the Life Skills Association? Chung Tianmo asked curiously. To be honest, it's a bit shameful. The Blacksmith Association is the only organization on Heaven's Origin continent outside the control of the Life Skills Association, because that group of old men is very arrogant and self-important. It's a pity that we don't have a true blacksmith master internally, so in the path of blacksmithing, we truly cannot compare with them. Gao Jin explained, filled with hope that Chung Tianmo could also create such a miracle in the future. In the high-level conference room of the Life Skills Association, Gao Jin grandly introduced Chung Tianmo to everyone. This year's valedictorian of Northern Hubei Province will now become an elder of the Life Skills Association. The people below immediately jumped in surprise, clamoring their objections. Chairman Gao, this is not right. No matter how good this child's combat talent is, it has nothing to do with life skills. If he truly becomes an elder, I'm afraid countless people will mock us in the future. Our Life Skills Association in Thunder City will definitely become a laughingstock for our colleagues in Qingyongchang's main city. A senior herbalist, also an elder of the Life Skills Association, coldly refuted Gao Jin's opinion. You truly are a bunch of frogs in a well. No wonder the Blacksmith Association doesn't respect you. Just because my combat talent is top-notch, does that mean my life skills? Talent can't also be top-notch, he retorted mockingly. Kid, you should know that our association always speaks with strength. If you can pass our test, I, Qin Yongchang, will have no objections, and I will wholeheartedly endorse you to become an elder. Conversely, if you can't pass, then get out, Qin Yongchang proposed. And Elder Kai Feng of the Life Skills Association also agreed to commit to Chung Tianmo. As long as he passed the group test, all those who set the questions would reward him. He readily agreed, first explaining his sub-profession situation so that everyone could easily choose suitable exam questions. Currently, I have learned 6 sub-professions: herbalism, mining, blacksmithing, skinning and material processing, and all have reached intermediate level. The people around, hearing that all 6 of Cheng Qianmo's sub-professions had reached intermediate level, collectively froze, sweating profusely, their hearts pounding in disbelief at how formidable he was. Are you worried about the difficulty of the questions? Time is pressing, so how about this? Let's be quick. I'll ask each of you one question, best of 7, 4 wins. How about it, he proposed. Gao Jin was quite satisfied with this idea, as it saved time and didn't require much brainpower to think of problems. And so Cheng Qianmo successively posed a series of difficult questions, then solved them himself in a flash before countless astonished and admiring eyes. Cheng Qianmo's rich theoretical knowledge, far surpassing what everyone imagined, stunned everyone present. Since Cheng Qianmo had won, Kai Feng had to keep his promise. He immediately presented him with a power orb worth 1,000 gold. Cheng Qianmo verbally expressed humility, but his hands honestly accepted everything. In a flash, he had reaped countless priceless treasures from the people in the room. An elder's insignia, a fine steel essence, a dragon's vine, a nether beast hide. Today truly has been a fruitful day. No matter what kind of material, these are all treasures worth thousands of gold. Even the fine steel essence is one of the main ingredients for the flowing light 1,000-blade scythe. The academy entrance is the day after tomorrow. It's time to leave Heaven's origin continent. Cheng Qianmo thought, clutching his newly acquired expensive items and quickening his pace. Thanks to his success in obtaining the Elder's insignia of the Life Skills Association and upgrading 6 sub-professions to intermediate level, his conversion system was upgraded to level 4 and even unlocked a second special ability. This time Cheng Qianmo really hit the jackpot.